welcome everyone. Look at all these fucking dudes in here with us hanging out. We started this episode, here's the lore, about 9 minutes ago. And it was just deemed not good enough. So we're going to take it back. Take two.
We may have spent 5 minutes on Colorado weed farming. I can't remember exactly.
We did. We talked about Mustache for way too long, whatever his name is. I don't even know his name. I'm never going to remember his name. Yo, we are joined by this guest over here, this new motherfucker that just fucking leveled up. And he's been giving us the cold shoulder for a long time. What's up, D4?
What's up?
Enjoying that sweet host insurance, dude. What are we talking about?
I guess Kabal is probably a good starting point.
I wanted to ask, D4, everyone made it sound like since you wanted to, come on because of the Kabal thing, that you must be a big Kabal fan. But I don't know about that. Is that true?
Yep, he's my favorite character.
Because you are always a character whore whenever I've played you.
Yeah.
And you, are really good at pissing me and everyone else off with a menagerie of characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that you had one that was like really special for you. So
yeah, in MK9 I really started to love Kabal. I loved him in Deception, but it was only in MK9 where I was like,
MK9 was a good time to love him.
Yeah. And I didn't use him because he's broke, but he's just sick.
Mortal Kombat 9, dude. That game, I miss it. I kind of want to play it. I played it more recently than... I took a really long hiatus from playing it. I went back to it. I'm like, man, I fucking forgot this game is way better than MKX.
Right?
It's just fucking fun. The PC version looks really good, too.
I really want to play it.
The game looks really good on PC. It's Sub-Zero didn't get any better, but...
Well, you can download that patch now, that tournament shit.
I don't want to get that shit. Is that any good?
I've heard it's decent, but...
Tim's always hating on it.
I just didn't like how they changed the inputs. I hate the fact that Nightwolf now has down inputs. I hate that. That's so hard for stick players. They
changed one with Shang's skull inputs, which pissed me off. It's like, that's just going to fuck the muscle memory of every Shang player. Why would you do that? And yeah, down for what? Like the fucking shoulder? That's shit.
Yeah, it's so dumb. But there's other good stuff too. The game is overall more balanced, so.
Who cares about balance? If people like balance, people would enjoy Injustice 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, that game's got other problems.
Does it?
Even though I think it's a good game, I will not miss it. I'll be glad to leave that behind. I was glad to leave that game behind a year ago.
That game is trouble because it is fun. It's got so many characters that I like in it. So if it was like Injustice 1, I don't mind, I don't want to go back to it because it's so stiff and there's netcode troubles and whatever, but Injustice 2 has so many good things that it makes it harder when you have to be like, no, I don't want to go play it because of the bad things.
Yeah, I just don't see the point in playing it.
It's
good, but it's Injustice.
It is Injustice.
Well, now that you have Kabal,
that's some dank insight.
How do you want to approach MK11 then? Like, you get the game, you put the disc in, you select Kabal. What's your strategy? What's your...
Yeah, are you going to go Human Kabal or Cyber Kabal? People are so hyped for Human Kabal, dude.
I don't get it. He looks like fucking shit.
I agree. I don't like the way he looks.
Dude, he looks like a fucking douchebag. Like, he's got the stupid shark thing, like the shark necklace tooth around his fucking neck, and he
kind of has like a Gap model vibe. I'm not into it.
He's ugly.
He looks familiar. Like, he reminds me of someone.
A douchebag, yeah.
Like, maybe Uncaged? maybe I've just seen a lot of Uncaged. Maybe it's the hair. Everyone's got that hair. Did you guys watch the stream? Oh shit, look, it's Kabal. It's buff. It's buff. It's top tier.
I'm just curious how you're going to approach Kabal, because there's a lot of ways to do it. I have an idea of what you're not going to do, but...
Yeah, it just depends on the variations, I guess. I don't want to play him as a mix-up character, but I do kind of like how... Okay, we had this thing the other day when we were doing the random select. Does he have a low combo starting special or no? Or is it just a knockdown?
It's a low special. We never saw it amplified, so I don't think we know.
Okay.
Even if it's just knockdown, though, that was like 15% of your life. It's still a big deal.
Yeah, but the thing is, I like it because it's almost like a callback to MK9 because with his pressure 2, he had the overhead and the low buzzsaw. So it's kind of similar to that. I just like that it's very unsafe. Apparently, like you can't just do that all day. You have to think about it. So it's like that's just another addition to like opening people up. And I think the overhead, he has like multiple overheads. I think he can only hit confirm into the spin off of one of them, off back one two, I think. So it's not even that
You don't
bad.
think you can do it on the forward 2-2-4? You don't think you can confirm that into dash?
But the last hit's an overhead, and it knocks down. So I think so. 4-2-2 is two mids, right? And it ends in an overhead. So it's like you do the overhead knockdown or the low.
Is that the one they were showing with the crush and blow, the kick thing? Yeah.
I was wondering I guess it depends on how fast it is, but maybe you can react to the second hit and cancel.
Maybe that's he has back one two, and the second hit is an overhead. So I think he can cancel the Nomad Dash off that. So I think it's gonna be like back one low or back one two, into the Nomad Dash for that one, and then he has the forward 4-1-2, which is also an overhead, or he can go into the low after the forward 4. So he's got like multiple things.
Well, I mean, the big thing in Street Fighter V right now is, and Punk was kind of what brought this to light, but people are doing single normal confirms where they'll do a down medium kick and they'll wait to see if the medium kick hits or not, and then they'll do the cancel, which is crazy. Like, I don't think any fighting game that's ever been like the norm, but now it's like that's the only way to win Street Fighter. Or maybe Street Fighter 3, I don't know. I was not aware that that's the case. I didn't think people were doing single move confirms Street Fighter 3, at least not as the norm.
Oh yeah, Randy did point out that it crushing blows to the low. I don't know how it crushing blows, but yeah, it does have a crushing blow. But I'm gonna approach him like MK9, at least in the rushdown department. I hope the Nomad Dash cancels are usable in pressure. I hope they're not like ridiculous because they only do cost one defensive bar, so that might be fucking really stupid. Or it could just be like you get some pressure and then it just ends. I don't know.
I should add, by the way, I'm responding to Randy in the chat. That's why I randomly brought up Street Fighter 3. So when this goes up in recording and no one knows what I'm talking about, that's why I'm not arguing with myself. I was responding to the chat. No, but he's probably right.
Too, yeah.
I think if you made Nomad cancels ridiculous, though, as long as the damage input's brought down, I think I'd be okay with that. That's not even my biggest worry about Kabal.
His damage isn't that great so far. It's very low, like for the most part across, at least without crushing blows.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
a
happy
big
about
factor,
that.
too. That could be a big game changer. If it seems low now, but then he confirms into a Nomad cancel or a Nomad dash and does like 5 crushing blows. So, yeah, we'll see.
I do want to know if he can cancel the dash at any point with the Nomad Dash cancel, or if it's only on startup, because if you can cancel it whenever, you can use that as a mobility option like he did in 9. So it could be potentially be really fucking good, or just like pretty good for pressure and shit. I don't think Nomad Dash cancel, if you can't cancel it whenever, will be that good in neutral, so yeah, I don't know. And plus, if you can't like move forward, maybe like you get pushed back by that move or whatever you cancel off of, so you can only use certain moves in pressure with the Nomad Dash cancel. I don't know how it works yet, but I like it though. I hope it's good. That's how I'll be approaching him. And also I'm gonna be forced to fucking grind towers for better fucking gear, which I'm not happy about. But day one, I'm grinding fucking towers. Like I gotta get some better shit. I didn't want to. This is the last
Better
thing
shit
I wanted.
than what? What do you not want? You don't like the default setup?
Yeah, I hate the mask and the hair. I think that's the worst part of his design. He looks like fucking smoke.
He does look a lot like Cyber Smoke.
He's got shitty wig hair. I don't get why Razor and everyone else likes it. I really don't.
Razor really likes the hair, and I mean, I don't really have a counter argument. You like it or you don't, but I so much prefer the long-haired Kabal.
You guys, okay, so I think the thing that bothers me the most is that it's not a full face mask, and I think the other mask we saw is the same way. It's still like a half mask on his face. It's not a full face mask. I'm worried that all his fucking masks are going to be this half shit. And if he gets like an MK3 mask, it's going to be some half bullshit where it doesn't cover his entire head. He's still got the hair sticking out. So I didn't even take the pigtails. Like I like the pigtails too. And of course I want the long hair, but just give me the fucking MK9 pigtails and I'm good. That's really all I want.
Those things are divisive, man. There's a lot of people that don't like the pigtails.
I was always fine with them. Like I do like the MK3 long hair a lot, but I'd take either.
It would just be hard for me to believe they're going to give us hair as gear because, like, what? there's only two styles: long hair or whatever the fuck he's got right now, and the like the Gap model haircut in human. Yeah.
And I don't even see how that would work with a mask. Like I think that's just like an option to do the faceless one. I don't even think like changing the hair is an actual option. I think it just goes with whatever mask he has.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Did someone say he had a hood or no? I don't remember. I thought someone said that, but I didn't see it.
Everyone thought it looked like a hood, but no, it just looks like that because of the resolution of the stream. So
Yeah, it's definitely not a hood. But if he had one, I don't know, that might be okay.
Maybe we'd have to see
if that was an option.
I think that might make him look even more like Smoke.
Yes, yeah, it would.
I didn't notice this until just now. I was looking at his default. His fucking arms and shit, they're like burned, but they're like black or
well,
gray.
He's a Revenant.
Revenant. Yeah.
Oh, this is Revenant shit?
Yep, that's his Revenant design.
Man, there's not that much about this that feels Revenant-y. But I guess there is, if the black shit is that. I don't know. He wears a mask. Can't tell. Dude, are you evil?
Yeah, it was hard for me to tell. Like, his design is very, like, tattered and shit, and his skin is gray, so it kind of blends in to the design. I couldn't tell, like, where his skin was and whatnot at first. I don't like how raggedy it is. I wish it was a bit more, like, fucking, like how it was in MK3. Like, I don't like the cloth thing, like the loincloth thing. It's not a loincloth, but it looks like one. Because it's like, it's kind of tattered and fucked up.
It's like 2/3 of a tunic. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, exactly. And he looks kind of...
Do you want, like, something more, like, ornate, like, edgelord evil, like, evil Jackson and shit?
No, I mean, this is good. Like, for what it is for Revenant design, it's pretty good. It's just... I just want that MK3, like, clean look. I've never been a fan of coats on Kabal. I know a lot of people are, but I like that. I just like that thin look of, like, a jacket with, like, some pants. I don't know. I don't like the thick coats and shit.
Are you not even in Deception?
In Deception, it looked good, but, like, I don't know. I just always, like... You know, in his MK9 he just had, like, the shirt and the khakis on, like, in his alt color. The cop outfit. That always felt like... Kind of like a modern MK3 outfit to me, just without the green. I don't know. I just like that look with, like, the shirt and the gloves and the pants. I don't really need a coat.
Do you like the extra emphasis in the hook sword gameplay?
Yes, I fucking love that. That is amazing. Yes,
You give me some Robin vibes.
Really? With what?
Yeah, with being like not having the swords as an accessory. Like, he is fucking swords. Those things are baked into his whole move list, which is good.
I don't think he has any like limb normals. I don't think he has.
He has a few. He does have a few. He has 3-2. Yeah, it's like a 3-2 is like a...
Oh, okay.
It's like a punch and a kick, and then he can cancel into that, and he has like 1-1-1, I think, where he just does 3 punches, so he retains a lot of shit from MK9, actually.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, forward 4, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and forward 4, the same exact string that he had.
Man, I am fucking... Every time I see it, like, I forget about it, but I see it, I'm like, oh, good, they finally listen to people, and it's like, listen, idle poses kind of matter, and they don't need to suck. And I really like his idle pose. I thought he has a really good one.
He reminds me of
his stance.
Kind of like Nightmare stance from Soul Calibur 6 a bit, where he's just kind of standing with like his arms up. I like it a lot. And yeah, people pointed out in his render too, he's kind of had the same stance. It's simple, it's good. Like, all around, his gameplay looks good to me. It's really just a few things. Like, I won't go too much into it because we already did it on the random select, but yeah, it's like, other than the zoning, I don't want to zone with the stupid buzzsaws, and I don't want to use a stupid fucking gas move where he literally burps out smoke and shit. I hate that, but...
You don't want to be Boogerman?
Surprised, because it's the Armor King move, basically, so I thought you'd be more hyped about that.
It's like, Armor King is sick because it's like poison, and he like does it swag. Like, Kabal just burps up fucking smoke, and it's like... It's literally Smoke Stinking Cloud from Deception. I think if it whips it, like, it leaves like a fucking... Just a shitty cloud of smoke. It's the fact that they call it the gas blast. It's like, you really think that's supposed to be like the same move? Just make it purple or something.
That is a big missed opportunity. It should have been purple.
I think the gas is purple. I mean, it's way less purple than it used to be.
Like,
it's not
dark
like
gray purple.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a glowy, My Little Pony's purple.
Yeah, I miss the like when he does the fireball. It kind of like has a particle effect. I always thought that looked good. Purple was always Cabal's like unofficial color, with like his spin in the fireball. So I was disappointed to see most of the purple is gone, besides his spin.
You don't dig the Belmont axe shit that he throws?
No.
Oh.
I was always a fan. I don't get why they had to get rid of it. I know Razor's like, oh, fucking realism. I gotta get my fucking have this shit make sense. It's like, who gives a fuck? It's Mortal Kombat.
It was a good impression.
It's like, I never needed that explained. It's as dumb as him running fast.
I always said
Kung Lao's hat doesn't make fucking sense. Who gives a shit? Go on, sorry.
I would, if there's one move I'd take away from Kabal, it would be the Saw Blade summon.
Yeah.
That is the one.
What special move has he had in every single game he's been in is the fucking Gas Blast. That's the only other move other than the spin. They got rid of the Buzz on Deception. So I don't know why they made it miniature. I really don't understand it.
Bring back that move where he throws himself at the opponent like an idiot and inflicts damage on himself. Bring that shit back.
Never and Randy were asking for that. And I never wanted that, but it would have been something.
That fucking... I saw both the characters they showed off, because they showed off some Garrus shit too. I hadn't noticed it before. They both have fucking Donatello moves. Just Donatello moves all over this stream. The Gas Blast's, it's jumping disabled. There's a Donnie move. And then Garrus has the thing, the sand trap he throws down and it pulls you into it. It's another Donnie move. I want to know how many Ninja Turtle moves there's going to be in this game. Because it makes me happy. I want to see more Turtle moves.
Django, how do you feel about Kabal? Do you like him?
I think he looks cool.
Are you gonna
a really long time to answer that.
No, listen. I had to shift gears. I had to downshift from Donatello because I was somewhere else and it was nice and warm. Kabal is cool. And he's the thing that like he gives the roster something that's really, really nice. There's and if Ed is at all not just being a PR god, and there are several more characters, quote, in that vein, that'll be really, really cool. Not that I'm like, super guy who's all about, give me more classic characters, oh my god. Obviously, I'm not that dude, but Kabal's always been a fucking cool character. In any game that he's in, he's a cool character. Yeah, he was a motherfucker in Mortal Kombat 9. That shit was stupid. That guy was crazy.
Yeah.
But, that's fine. He was still hype.
He was.
And that's an okay kind of stupid usually. Like Cyrax wasn't hype, in my opinion. Mortal Kombat 9. Like that's dumb, but it's not hype. Kabal was dumb, but it was hype.
I'd rather fight Kabal than
Kabal
Cyrax.
also had the execution thing too. That was a different thing too. That was nutty. I like Kabal in the game. I don't want to play him, but I might if a Takeda doesn't show up. Okay. And Sub-Zero's not is not doing it for me, which I think that he's going to do it for me just fine. I'm not worried about that. I don't know. I like what he's doing with his hook swords, and I kind of like the general feel and look of his gameplay. What I don't like, though, really quick, I still don't feel good when I'm like watching them, like when they were walking through Kabal here. I'm like, are all of these moves that we're seeing, are they like turn illegal, or which one of these are not? Like, they probably don't even know yet. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But I don't want to get hyped for a move that's not going to be, competitive. That really, really bugs me. And, I don't want that to be the case when it gets to a character that they introduce that maybe I do get hyped about. If there is a Takeda or something. And it's like, I don't know how, I can't get hyped about this because I don't know how much of it is real. By real, I mean, competitive shit.
If the Game Informer article is to be believed, then every move we see should be available in one of the 3 or more variations. But no one knows, dude.
It's all up in the
just
air.
let it. They need to. Yeah.
I wish they would just say it though. Like the people there say it. Ed Boon, these people, NRS, like talk about it and make that part of the stream. I feel like that's, you want to fucking go over, button notation and highs and lows. Listen, go over how we're going to be playing your fucking video game too. Go over what matters in your video game. That's a kind of an important part of this game's PR. It's a big deal to me, and not just me, I think. I would appreciate that.
I mean, it's not like the tournament guys are like hidden out like in some forest or some shit. Just call them. Ask the tournament guys, what do you want? Almost all of them have said custom variations to my knowledge. No one wants 3 presets. No one that I've seen it.
I agree.
Except for
yeah,
maybe
dude,
some
that's
dude
hype.
on TYM. I think I saw him. He wanted presets, but that's about it.
Well, that guy's a bitch and troll. But there's no way, like, in no universe can someone honestly say that, like, the idea of being able to take a custom variation approach and bring that shit to tournament and do that in tournament is not more exciting than the presets. But I don't. More importantly than that, I just want to know, like, if there's bad news and it is just the presets, fucking say so and talk about the different presets. Talk about what you guys are thinking about it, and by you guys, I mean, you know, NRS, the dev team. Stop leaving all this kind of weird ambiguity. And maybe I'm just missing something, and they have gone over this more, but I haven't heard it.
No, they haven't.
know.
Everyone's up in the air on this.
It's confusing.
So it's like, yeah, I want that shit addressed ASAP. I don't want to get hyped for shit that I'm not going to be using.
I just don't want to get stuck with moves. It's like I see this Cabal zoning stuff, I see the gas blast stuff, I'm like, I don't want either of these moves. I'd rather just have like the cancel and the parry and the fucking low thing. Like,
like, is the fucking parry? Is the parry going to be? You know, is that a competitive move? That seems pretty good. There's a lot of these moves that seem really good. I just want to. I don't know what I'm dealing with too on the other end of the spectrum. Like, I'm going to be fighting this motherfucker. What am I in for? Like,
yeah,
talk about it. Damn it.
Well, what I was going to ask, Django, is now that we kind of have an idea of the roster based on the Steam leak list, on that list I sent you, who do you think you're going to main?
This list that I just looked at like a few fucking minutes ago, it like set up in my brain. I forgot about it, and then it comes back and it whispers to me again. Listen, there's a lot of really cool names on this list, and there is some bullshit. I'm gonna take a minute right now to say something. My accent is pissing me off right now. It's fucking relapsing, dude. It's coming. I don't know what it is. Completely unrelated to anything. I don't know. My accent's been fine my entire life, but now I'm hitting 32 and I haven't labbed it since I was like 10. It's I gotta work on this shit. This is bad. It's bugging me. Sorry. I just hear this shit and I don't like it. I need to change my loadout. What were we talking about?
What character you're gonna main on?
God damn it! I'm talking weird. Okay.
And by the way, guys, this is not 100% confirmed, but it's looking likely.
it's probably yeah.
Listen, there's nothing fucking confirmed. All these leak lists lately, like, you know, this is the most plausible, probably likely, maybe it seems, but
it's not even really a leak. It's a published document.
Yeah,
so.
it's like it's not even a leak. It's a fucking public thing that was released.
Dude, man.
Yeah, this is Steam resources made available on the internet.
This past week, dude, like up until the point when that divorce shit happened, she was announced, like all these leaks everywhere, just everyone had one. Fucking everybody has a leak, has a fucking source, and they're all fucking dumb as AF. Like they weren't even good; they were just bad. This shit's been annoying. I'm kind of glad that this one does seem more plausible and probably legit, but it's not that legit, honestly. There's some shit on here that also seems kind of whack. So, you know, listen, there's one situation on here, and everybody knows what the situation is. And I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know if I know, dude. I don't know if I'm following you.
I'm looking at this situation right now, and there's a character that's on this list, and there's a character that's not on this list, and it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, and it doesn't... You know, it doesn't make me feel hype or happy, but I'm not gonna. It's weird.
It's surprising. I really thought Takeda was going to make it, especially over Jackie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that? I don't know what we're talking about. What are we?
Yeah.
Talking
No. You're no. Yes.
The riddles.
Listen, it's not a riddle, dude. Like I'm all during MKX. Like there's one fucking character that I talk shit about, and there's another fucking character that I played all the time. Fuck you, Jackie. Why are you on this list? And why? Where the fuck is Takeda? I'm not fucking, running the warm bath just yet. But boy, that's gonna be weird if it works out that way. That's weird.
What are we talking about? I'm still confused.
That's all I can think about it. Like, but no, what you said.
Oh, okay. So this is Takeda,
Jackie.
then, yeah. Oh, Jackie.
Yeah,
Oh,
Takeda.
okay. Oh, Takeda. All right.
Jackie on, Takeda off. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
And
now I'm on the same page.
To me, that's weird. That's odd. That's an interesting choice. That's a really stupid choice if it's true. I'm not going to buy that as 100% true. It seems weird. If it works out that way, I've got other characters that I can play, but that just seems weird.
I think the strangest omission on this list is Jax. Like, this game looks like it was built for Jax.
I was surprised to see Jackie and no Jax. I was like, why'd you leave out... Well, I'm not entirely mad that he's out, but I would have much preferred Jax over Jackie.
Yeah, agreed.
Because I actually do think Jax could be sick in this game, but do I want him? Not really.
If this is like, the vanilla MK11 roster, the base roster here, I'm not going to be too butthurt about it because there's a lot of other good shit with this game. Honestly, one of my favorite returning characters was announced early on, and it's Footsies. Like, I'm really happy. There's so much about this game as far as gameplay goes that I'm just happy to play the game. It looks fun. It looks a lot of fun. Man, there's just so much shit that I missed in MKX that this game has. And it's honestly like, that might be the thing I'm most hyped about right now is just the game. Like, the way everything works and the decisions they're making. And there's some shit I want some more information on, but this is the kind of game that I wanted, and it's the kind of game they're making. The slower pace and the more... I really like how damaging shit is, and I hope that shit stays. I like how sometimes, like, if you can get a good crushing blow combo, it can be like 50-60%.
I saw the dude on the stream do a air-to-air jump kick slide EX, and it did 40% with the crushing blow, and it was just off an air-to-air. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I love
that shit is that dangerous. Like, I like that feeling. I don't like things where, like, you tone down the damage to kind of as a safety net in case your design isn't that great, and, if some stupid shit happens, people still can have a chance to come back in that shit. No. Fucking make your moves matter and make your moves fucking do damage. Make shit dangerous. That's what makes it hype, makes it tense. And then on top of that, like that finish to that second Sub-Zero, who was it? It was Kabal. It was a Sub-Zero versus Kabal match they did when Sub-Zero fucking uppercut the dude for the crushing blow finish. That was hype.
Yeah, he ducked under a high and then punished him. Yeah,
that shit's sick.
Game is gonna be so fun to watch in tournament. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
The
mind games more than anything. This game is full of mind games, like with the crushing blows.
That stuff hasn't even
blow and the God. I'm afraid, like early on, it might be kind of boring to watch because no one will know what the fuck they're doing. But like once the meta kind of plays out in a few months, this game is gonna be nuts to watch. I think.
I don't know if I agree with that because I think even the low level play is gonna be like it's kind of like
watching Scrubs. Like I watched Tyler and Derek. I'm like, this is unwatchable. I can't watch it. Like I just turned it off. I was like, no.
Listen,
it's hard to tell what's high level at this point. I can't tell. So.
That's true. I think obviously you're probably not going to see it with Tyler and Derek, but I fucking want to see what happens like when people do start figuring out, and we do see crushing blow combos. And we do start seeing parries. I don't think it's going to take long either. We see people start using their parries. Well,
flawless block. Holy shit! How did I forget?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All that shit. Like, that shit makes me more hyped than Takeda being on the list. That's my point. So yeah, I'm gonna be fine with this game. Yeah, this is fucking fucked up that Jackie's on that list. I don't know. Fuck that shit. But but the game looks cool. The game looks sick. And dude, all these other things. By the way, did we disclaim spoilers or not?
No.
Well,
I don't think.
I mean, it's technically not. We're not sure if it's true or not. I think it's likely, but none of this is guaranteed.
No, it's not guaranteed. Fucking damage values may change, but
there is one thing I wanted to talk about.
There's Total, and there's an Aaron Black on this list, so that's good.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. What's that?
I did just want to mention, like how, Tim, how are you feeling about the execution in this game in general? Are crushing blows like going to be enough for you? Are you hoping for something more, something like deeper? If there's going to be some, I don't know, like for Cabal, like if you had some crazy like Nomad Dash cancels like you had in 9, do you want that? Do you want just, I don't know, what are you looking for?
I think we're going to be okay. I think the two things that are going to save execution for me are the corner combos and the flawless block. I think that's going to make it where execution is going to stay interesting. Because let's take a game like Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 6 does not have long advanced combos, but it's got just frames, which in my opinion is almost better. Like doing a combo in Tekken is great, but punishing with electric is even better. So I hope we get more of that stuff, you know. I don't think crushing blows are going to do it, though. Like, if execution feels uninteresting to me, it's not going to be saved by crushing blows because those are resources. Those are things I have to use based on my situation. You can't really translate that into... I mean, that's why I like combos. That's why I like execution, because it's universal. You always have access to it. It's just you. It's not a point. It's not a life bar. It's not a meter. It's just you. You did it, you know? It's not like World of Warcraft where you grind for 8 hours like, oh, look, my numbers are now bigger numbers. No, execution is just you. Crushing blows are not you. Crushing blows are assets that you have to use, and you have to use wisely. So I think they're interesting. I think they're going to be great for tournaments, but no, I think it's going to be primarily the flawless block and the corner combos. I think that, and the anti-airs. Anti-airs are a big one. The fact that we have jab anti-airs and jab anti-air cross-ups is very interesting. That's going to make the game a lot of fun. And that's what I love about MK9.
Yeah, Sub has some like MK9 shit in the corner off a meterless slide that looked tight. I hope more characters have that type of shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I do like that you just have to pay attention in this game. You can't autopilot shit. There's nothing that pops up that tells you, oh, you have a crushing blow now. And you're going to have to turn on that thing where it's like you hold the button to do a crushing blow. I think that's going to be the norm because...
Yeah, you got to do that shit.
It's like you're going to be getting them all day unintentionally if you don't. And it's like, if you counter hit with the down two, you have to hold that. So it's like there's almost a mind game between that too. It's like, do I use it now? Do I use it later? Do I fucking just
if I get that shit like round? Yeah, if I'm fucking killing you when you have 2% health with a crushing blow, I'm gonna be fucking so pissed. I'm gonna lose the fucking match anyway. No, I can't be doing that shit. That would piss me way off way more than if I just used it incorrectly and fucked it up.
Yeah. Like
if the game makes me fuck it up, then it's like, no, fuck that shit. If I'm gonna fuck it up, I'm gonna fuck it up, not you, video game.
If it were up to me, the universal crushing blows, with the exception of the throw, I wouldn't mind if those were unlimited. Like you get a combo in certain counter hit situations. That's Tekken basically. Yeah. I'd be okay with that. Like the character unique ones, like Sub-Zero's slide. That's everyone's favorite example. I must have heard the slide example like a billion times since January, but yeah, make that, exhaustible. But I'd be okay if like the uppercut one was just a counter hit situation.
I could see that. I'd be okay with that too. I just like that like you said, there are counter hits now basically. It is kind of like a function of that, and I think matches are going to be so quick, it's like you probably won't even be able to get all or most of your crushing blows out in that match. It's like sometimes you might want to prioritize.
When you see people doing it, that shit's going to be high. This dude's fucking out pulling out crushing blows you didn't even know existed in that shit. That will be really hype to see once people start getting that shit figured out.
It's like you'll know that too. It's like once you see like everyone's crushing blow, it's like if they start doing like this move like 2 times, it's like, oh shit, he's going for this shit. It's like I have to be fucking careful to watch out for this shit now. It's
that brutality shit, but it's in the it's in the fight. I'm really looking forward to seeing that shit. People doing that shit.
It's tight. I like it. I like it a lot.
And I really like how damaging shit is, and I really hope that doesn't change. I like how dangerous shit is. Like that fucking
the damage has been lowered across the board. It's mostly just the crushing blows that just inflate everything super high, and the fatal blows too.
and it's like, boom, this dude just hit you with the motherfucking, crushing blow uppercut, and it's like, that was like MK2 damage or some shit. Like, what are we fucking talking about here? But it's fun. It looks fun. And
I like that you can convert off it, like the crushing blow down to.
Oh yeah, you can combo off the crushing blow uppercut. That was sick too. I'm excited for this game.
Some people may pick their characters just based on their crushing blow situations. Like that's going to lead to stylistic decisions.
And the meter management too. Tech. It's like you get these crushing blows, and then you like spin meter for more damage and shit. But then it's like you fuck up, and then you get knocked down. You can't do shit. It's gonna be fucking tight.
I mean, they basically designed Sub-Zero in a way where they rewarded his YOLO slide style. Like, it's now rewarded by the system. You did YOLO slides, here's more damage. Like,
it's the first thing I thought. It's like, dude, I'm not spamming, man. I'm getting ready for my crushing blow. You can do this shit all day.
I'm so happy.
High level, bro.
I'm so happy that I see people punishing shit now. It's like the block stun seems way better than an X2, so it's like, you can actually punish shit now. Like, what a fucking... like invention. Like, I'm so happy that shit seems better now. I don't have to wait 2 fucking seconds to attack, and hopefully it punishes it. Like, that's what I've heard. At least that's way better. So
other podcasts have said that they fix a proportion between recovery frames and like active frames. Like the hit stun versus the block stun has been evened out, so inputs just feel better now. That's what I've heard, at least.
I'm so happy. This game just sounds amazing. I can't get over it. Like,
yep.
It's just incredible.
Wait, this is the game that I won. I'm like,
and the wake ups too. The fucking.
They're never gonna do this. I didn't think in a million years they would do this after MKX. It was crazy.
You actually have to think about waking up now. It's like you can't just mash that shit, and you can't just like. You don't have to fucking find out every single person's fucking wake up. Oh my god, is this a high? Can I duck this? Oh, is it safe? It's like no. You have 2 fucking options that you have to commit to. If you do the launcher, you get fucking blown up. It's easy to meaty and blow you up, but if you do the safe ones, like it's less risky, but you can still get blown up. I think you can still get blown up if you like jump it or something. Am I right on that? It's like, can you blow that up? If you, like,
you're right in principle, but 16-bit made it sound like that if they don't time it right, you can still jab anti-air on the way down.
Okay. So it's like that's good though. It's like you can't just, it's not fully invincible, but it's like if you fuck up too, it works. It's not even that bad. It's like a little bit of damage.
I'll take it. If it gets me out of a bad situation, or if it resets to neutral, I'll take it. That's not a bad option.
How do you guys feel about like being able to roll forward out of like the corner now?
I like it a lot because you can throw it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, you can definitely throw it. I'm excited to see people use it well, and I'm excited to see people use it really bad and get blown up for it. It's going to be a fun little period where people get used to the new tools in this game, and they just use them really bad and like twitchy. Man, MKX just made me fucking do shit like twitchy. That's gonna be really hard to break for a while. It's gonna be tough. Be like, wait, calm down. You don't have to go nuts and do everything at once. Patience, man.
I'm expecting to play Shao Kahn in the beta. I'm just shoulder charging and shit. Like, what am I doing? Like, someone help me? Fucking.
You gotta run in, dude. You gotta run.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like blocking. I'm not good at that. Like, MKX trained me to fucking just run in and start my shit. So I'm gonna have to like actually walk now. I can't just like EX fucking nomad dash across the screen. Like, it's gonna be tough. I didn't want to comment on. I'm not feeling the air escape right now because I saw a GIF in the combat cast. He recovers in time to punish the dude that was like attacking him during the combo. I think that's kind of retarded.
Interesting. Can you link that? Because I thought they did a ground splat. I didn't think you could punish anything.
Ground splat, but you recover super quickly. Like he did the end of a string, like Kabal did the end of the string flipped out in the air when he was getting comboed, and then he got up in time to punish him with a throw.
Yeah, link that. I want to check that out, or at least timestamp it.
I saw it on Twitter, but that was a big like, whoa, like I don't know if I like that.
There's so many things that cost defensive meter that it's not so bad, but you're right that situation should not happen. Because I was hoping if you did the quote unquote combo breaker in this game that I got free Oki.
Yeah, that you got pressure because they got out of the combo. Yeah,
like that's the trade off. So
let me try to find
that's not going to be the case. Well, while you're doing that, I'll ask you again, Django. Based off this list in the host chat, do you know who you want to use?
I'm gonna use Sub-Zero. I have to.
Is that your favorite of this list? Is that who you plan on learning day one?
Yes. I mean, I'm stupid. Like I've Sub-Zero's been my go-to since Mortal Kombat fucking 2. MKX was weird. It was like it's a weird thing I did in college. It's my adventures group. And I'm gonna miss the dude if he's not here. But no, I'm gonna play Sub-Zero, and Sub-Zero has a lot of shit that looks cool. I didn't see this thing before.
Sub. I've never not learned a sub in a game.
This like air thing where he throws the axe that I was seeing on the stream. I didn't see that before.
Yeah, that was new to me.
And it looks cool, but again, I'm just like, wait a minute, is that some fucking ability shit, or is that going to be? I just want them to talk about that shit.
Are you upset about how clone, or I don't remember what you said.
Oh man, Clonegate.
Are you going to use the shittier clone?
Yeah, I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to see how it feels, if it's good or not, good or at all. It would be fun if it is. That would make me get some of that Mortal Kombat 9 feel back, because that was Mortal Kombat 9 for Sub-Zero. Just walk and clone, and that's about it. And apparently that's what this game could be about, except they killed the clone. I know why they did it. And I agree with Tom Brady. He's right. Doesn't mean I'm not going to miss it, but
I agree.
Yeah. It'll be sad about the clone. Hopefully clone's in Combat Pack 3. I don't care if it has to be a guest character. Like, I still want to play it, but he's got, I like the effect that Mortal Kombat X has had on him, that they're like, hey, we can give him ice moves that are projectiles and not freeze projectiles, like damaging projectiles. Like, you can do other shit with sub, like, it's cool. And I don't hate that. I love his fucking like web blast little fucking things he shoots out, the fast ones. I like a lot of his new ice, whatever those things are, dude. Yes, are they daggers?
I think so.
The fucking little machine gun shit, whatever, it looks cool. The other one I like too, the big slow one. And I like that they do damage. That's always been one of Sub-Zero's things. Like, the best thing about it was trades, and if it doesn't work out for a trade, then you're fucked. But having a projectile that does damage is actually pretty handy a lot of the times. Go figure. This dude looks exciting. But if this list is right, and I might dabble in Frost, maybe. I don't hate her. I would definitely look into Kodal. That sounds gross. You know what I mean?
That would be really interesting seeing you play Kodal, though.
I'm a big.
I was going to ask about that. Yeah,
I like me some Kodal. But there's also there's Noob Saibot on this thing. He's almost Sub-Zero, so I kind of have. I got to check him out. I'm making sure that I'm right about this. Yeah, I don't see a smoke on this list.
That's disappointing, but yeah,
I felt bad for you, Tim, because no Nightwolf, no Lee May, no smoke.
It's technically not too late, because I think if they increase the stage side and select screen, they can increase the player side and select screen too. So I have a feeling that's exactly what they're going to do, because otherwise, why not just show 21 stage slots at the demo build? I don't get it, right?
They could shrink slots too, like they've done in the past. Just shrink the boxes and fit in more.
And I mean, they definitely will. I mean, because they still have to do DLC and shit at some point and put that shit on there. So it's already kind of built for that. If it was me, I would just, I would bypass all of this bullshit. And for every build you're making of the game, just put the fucking characters that you've already revealed. Don't put fucking black empty slots on there. It just adds slots every fucking time. So then you don't know how many's coming. That might piss people off who's trying to do this shit, speculate, but it's also, you just completely remove this thing where it's there's 25 characters, and so, you're taking that slot. Well, this is the whole roster. We already have it figured out. It's no, you don't fucking know how many characters in this game. You don't know anything. I don't know why they don't do that. I feel like they should, but maybe other people wouldn't enjoy that.
It's tough, I think It's as I've said on pretty much every recording I've done in the last 6 recordings. I think I've said that I'm tired of talking about the roster, but I as far as I'm concerned, I'm ready to just talk about what's there, move on. There's no reason to cry over spilled milk, right? So I'll pick a character.
That's how I feel about it, yeah.
I mentioned this in another cast. Based on the list, I'm maining Jade right now. We'll see how that goes, but I don't foresee that changing. I don't think there's
she is on the list. That motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so new to this list. I looked at this here live on the spot, and I'm learning. I'm experiencing the game live. I'm having a roller coaster ride of emotions. Okay, all right, Jade. Man, people's been talking about Jade fucking so much. It would be hilarious if she just wasn't in it. She's the one character everybody's been talking about the most, it feels like, since Mortal Kombat 9. Oh, and the Dream Goddess, and that lady doesn't even exist, and whatever. Boy. It'd be funny if she wasn't in, but no, she's probably going to be there.
That's how I felt about Noob. Everyone,
cool to me.
Everyone is fucking freaking out about Noob. He's like, oh my god, he's not in. It's like, he's fucking in. There's no way Noob sits out. There's just not. There's just no way.
That would be pretty fucked up. And just unlikely, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Noob was.
He's already in the interface. He's pretty much confirmed.
Come on, man. No, yeah. I agree. There was somebody else who.
Rain is also my backup. If Jay does not work out, I'll try Rain.
Rain should be. If
that doesn't work out, the design more than almost anything else.
That's
true. I'm looking forward to. You can't fuck up hydrokinesis, right?
I wouldn't think so. All I need really is a roundhouse. That's all I give a shit about.
Roundhouse kinesis.
GG's, Tim. Listen, no. I salute your nerd terminology. It's good.
So we don't have the full roster yet. It could be a few slots or whatever. It's not full, but just wanted to reiterate. This right here is this loop we just went through. This is why talking about the roster is. Yeah, fuck talking about it.
Because it's get mad. Maybe this isn't the full roster. There's more slots. Right back to the start again. Fucking Dark Souls.
I do want to play a quick game if you guys have a moment.
A game?
A game.
Oh, by the way, Scarlet looks sick. I might touch her too.
Yeah, I'm going to mess around with Scarlet. Any mid-range character I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time with. Although I think Kabal's more so the mid-range character I'm interested in. But Scarlet's sick too.
I really like how... It's not the case. But to me, it feels like they keep slowing her lines down. She talks so slow. Yeah, which I really appreciate. I really like it. I like how she's like Alan Rickman. She's dragging out her lines as long as possible to get the most screen time. I like it. It's a good strat.
I really like
she keeps doing that shit.
It's kind of cute. It's creepy, but kind of cute at the same time.
Yeah, she had this one line. I can't remember what it was, but she just waits 2 seconds and then she ends with Sonya. She's talking to Sonya. Sonya. I don't know.
I wonder if I can get a stopwatch on this chick and check out some of her intros, dude. The subtitles they added.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. We can actually fucking.
It is. It's cool. It's really weird though. They'll pop up and they'll say shit. They'll say what they're talking about mid match, their little pop ups.
Oh really? Mid match? I didn't know that. I thought it was just for the intros.
All that bullshit they talk about, fucking Sub-Zero, whatever he says, Cold Fury, or I don't know what he says, but all that shit mid match. Yeah, it's down there too.
We could finally get the answer to Black Adam's whether he says, why do you exist or why do you resist? That was always a line people wondered about in Injustice 1.
It was exist, right?
I thought it was resist.
I thought it was exist.
Uh-oh.
See? This fixes that.
Well, it doesn't fix that. Well, that's going to be
well, yeah.
That'll fix this new shit. Don't run on ice. Sub-Zero's dude. I like Sub-Zero. He's cool. Don't run on the ice. I dig it.
I did want to too, Tim, what about Johnny? What if he's more like MK9?
I will always use Johnny as a side character. Even in MKX, he's the very last character I learned after I learned Cyrax. Just because Johnny is so fun. But at the end of the day, it's like Sindel. If none of my characters made it but Sindel, I still can't really main Sindel. It just...
I can see
she's not that kind of character. I love the character with all my heart, but Jade is not like that. Jade has a gameplay like style. I'm hoping I can kind of play her like Sunmina, but we'll see. If I can take the Sunmina style and put it in like a 2D like Street Fighter-esque context, like that would be the dream, dude.
I hope you don't get that.
What's up?
I hope you don't get that because fuck Sunmina.
Well, and I'm hoping the character looks fucking bomb. I'm hoping Jade's design is going to be fucking bomb as hell.
She needs ass. That's all I want.
Yeah, Scarlet did not fucking meet that criteria at all.
Yeah, she's like a nun. Like she just covers all that up. So
that's just kind of its own hotness too.
I like it.
Conservative hotness is good too, but that's not what I want for Jade. I want the MK3 sexy ninja ninja female. So. Mm-hmm. But what I was saying earlier is when I said I wanted to play a game. What I want to do is, since all three of us are probably going to play Sub-Zero to some extent, I was going to have us all make our Sub-Zeros, right? So if you pay attention to the chat, I've uploaded a photo of all the abilities you can choose. So starting with our good guest. Well, you're not even really a guest anymore. You're kind of host status now. So starting with our temporary host on the Warrior Shrine. Down
going anywhere.
Picking 3 abilities. And make sure because if you pick shoulder, you can't pick slide, so make sure they don't conflict. Make your Sub-Zero using 3 abilities and tell us why.
All right. I'm not even that high for sub in this game, but what the fuck is Creeping Ice? What does that do?
That's when he does it's like the ground pound from the previous game, only it's more forward projecting, and he can amplify it and for a full screen
Does he stomp the ice or some shit?
It's something like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw that one. Yeah, I think you amplify it for the Akuma Stomp.
Okay, I'll take that one then. That one's tight.
I think that's what it is.
How many can I choose?
3.
3? Okay. Ground Ice is shit. I never liked it.
But you have to do it according to how many you get, right? Like Ground Ice takes up to...
Why does it take up 2?
I didn't know that. That's news to me.
Well, that's what it says. It's right there, dude. You can see
them
the
slots. Yeah.
The yellow bars
shit.
next to them.
Django, you are a fucking genius.
I'm just looking at
right
pictures.
there.
Dude,
right
that
there.
is the most fucking Paulo troll I've ever seen in my life. Makes a shitty move and
this list isn't complete either. It doesn't have the Arctic Trap.
What's the Arctic Trap again?
Okay,
that's the clone ball, dude. The ice clone ball.
Oh, that's right. There's probably another one down there we just can't see.
Here, hey, I've got this. I have them all.
Sick. I didn't know that.
I have them all. I just have to
forever to find this.
I'm surprised you were prepared.
Yeah, I want to do a segment like this for a while, and we're going to keep doing it too. I can't wait to do it with other characters who are not Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Sub is the least, other than Garrus, I'm not that high for him at all.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm more excited for Sub than I am, say, Baraka, even though I think Baraka looks really cool in this game.
Sub just did not do it for me in this game. I'm just really not impressed. He might be fun to play, but...
I'm digging Sub in this game, but I do want to see some more gear options, like skins and all that shit.
That's true.
But I like the Chinese hat, though. I like the fucking hat, and I like the way they...
Everything else, though,
I like the Shaolin Monk's mask a lot.
That does look good. I'm glad he has that. But
listen, if he's got some fucking MK1, 2, 3 skin shit, I'm probably gonna be rocking that shit. But I'm gonna be rocking the white version of it. I'm glad that I see a lot of white in here. I'm all about the white sub.
That's racist.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yeah, that's what everyone always says, dude. It's a very fresh joke, dude.
I know.
His retro one. That was, I don't know about that skin.
That shit's ugly.
Scorpions looks really good.
Yeah, why does Scorpions look good and then Subs look so shitty?
And Subs is it looks a little more cosplay or something.
I don't like that you can take the mask off. It just looks retarded when he just has the mask off and then he just has the hood.
I do think it's funny if they put the MKX mask in there, but it's blue now. After Temp talked about it for so many years.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. You have the blue MKX mask.
Yeah, we got a picture of that. Send that over.
It's half blue.
got this shit right here.
It looks like it just got spray painted like blue, and there's still like black parts. I don't like it.
It just shows that they knew that mask looked fucking shitty, and
I think it looks worse here, but that's
really?
me.
Well, I'll know when I see it, but
it looks more plasticky. I don't know. All of his gear looks plastic.
I'm gonna drop it.
So did you pick your 3, Donfor? Did you pick your 3?
I'm probably picking the creeping ice, the rising ice, and the. I like his EX slide a lot, so I'm not gonna take the fucking shoulder.
Yeah, dude, that shit's sick.
What the fuck is Frigid Storm? Is that like the stupid wall thing?
Yeah, that's the cluster.
I don't like that or the barrage. I don't like the look of those moves. I just want those two. Like I don't even want like any of the others.
Oh, the Frigid Storm. I like both of those, the Storm and the Barrage.
I guess I'll take the Barrage. Fuck it.
Interesting. Okay, Jago, you want to go next?
No, you go. I'm fucking here getting data for it.
There can't be more than like 2. Like
I'm getting the data, god damn it. This thing doesn't have the clone. Now, listen, I cannot play this game if you're going to take away the only thing that's remotely like a clone in the game.
I wonder how many slots that takes.
Oh, I think it's in all of them.
Oh, you only get that shitty clone? That's terrible.
Yeah. Dude. It's got all that startup, too. Boy.
It's ass.
It's slow.
Is that Axe Throw a fucking ability? Because I'd take that.
I don't know.
I was cool. Wanting to know that. The air one from the stream.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's not on here either.
Maybe that's a universal move.
I wish they would tell us. That would be cool.
I was going to say Creeping Ice, Cold Shoulder, and Barrage. That's the Sub-Zero I want to make. And my rationale is I get Creeping Ice for my Rushdown, and I get Cold Shoulder. Because I think it works the way I think it works. I could be wrong, but my understanding it is a lockdown tool up close. That's my understanding, at least.
Is it safe?
I have no idea. I hope so, but I'm not sure.
It replaces the slide, so that's why I think it's kind of... It might be unsafe.
Cold
it's not
Shoulder
low.
replaces the slide. Does Creeping Ice replace the slide?
Creeping Ice? No, I don't think so. I thought you were talking about Cold Shoulder.
Oh, Shoulder. No, I think Shoulder's unsafe.
Okay.
But I was going to use that to check the opponent, or if I can, like, whiff it to get in, I may do that. I don't know.
I just wish it looked better. I wish it had more like the Deception pose where he has his, like, arm up and he's kind of bent.
Agreed. Yeah,
that
looks
kind of
really
shitty.
sick.
Yeah. In this game. I like the X one. I like the Amplify where he fucking just stabs him a bunch with the axes and shit.
And Barrage, I want mostly for corner shit. I think that's going to be real fun to use in the corner. So, like, I want to barrage him until I can get in their head and make them jump. It's like, Temp is going to barrage, I better jump, and then I anti-air the fuck out of them. And then rinse and repeat. They stay in the corner.
Isn't it pretty slow, though?
It is. I think it looks like about 30 frames, but, I mean, I fucking did Hammer all day in MKX and no one stopped me. So. It can't be that
MKX, though.
It's got to be like maybe 25 frames. Can't be that slow.
He kind of like bends back first and then it like starts up. It's probably reactable, but
it would be cool as an Oki tool then. If I can't use it for corner setups, at the very least, it'll be free chip on knockdown.
True. Zoning too. You can kind of mix it in with like some shit.
And their wake up's not going to reach me, so they just have to hold that shit.
Yeah, you could kind of like back off when they're like trying to wake up and then go into that.
That's true. They could like just cue their block because they think I'm going to do the barrage. And then I just dash it and go for my 50-50.
So that's a safer option. Yeah, because it's like, even if they use the launcher one or the close one, if you're far away enough, it's like they can't do shit.
So that's really interesting to me. That's how I would play him, most likely. But that concludes my Sub-Zero. I always use them. Odysseus in the chat. If Temp ever gets a permanent username, we have to call him Perm. That is true. You will have to call me Perm. Permerary username. Yeah, so that covers how I would do the character. Django, you good to go? Or are you just picking the not clone and using up all your slots? I'm
trying really hard.
How many slots do you get again? What's up?
I'm completely lost. Yeah, ask it. What?
I was just going to ask, are you excited for Scorpion at all? Because you liked him in X, and how are you feeling about Scorpion in this game?
I'm not really feeling Scorpion, to be honest with you.
Really?
What's going on, guys and girls? It's
It's nothing against me. It looks really cool. It looks great. It's just, this game to me is all about like defensive options. and like
Double
footsies and like good anti-airs.
8%
Like, I don't really want to go in and mix as much in this game. And that's what makes Scorpion so fun in MKX is you can do, 1-2 Hellfire cancel, 1-2-4. Just like that shit was so fun to me, dude. Like, I think those were the inputs. It's been a while, but something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was 2-1. Maybe it was 2-1.
I think it's 2-1. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So, he looks really good. It's just, he is so low on the priority list. But whoever ends up being tier, I'm going to learn that character because I'm probably going to see them in Texas Showdown. So I'm probably going to learn like 10 characters for this game. But characters I want to learn, no, Scorpion's not up there.
Okay.
It's not even a priority, unfortunately. Just a reminder to our listeners, I'm super sick, so my voice goes in and out. I thought I was muted. Yeah, my mouse is fucked right now. So when I click mute, like it double inputs. So it mutes and unmutes. I hate that.
That shit pisses me off too when that happens.
So I just coughed like an idiot on the podcast. But anyway. Yeah, so Django, you're taking a really long time putting together that list, dude.
I just answered some of our questions though.
Oh, what's up?
About Sub-Zero's moves here. Okay, I got some data now. Motherfuckers. Where'd they go? Oh, I know where they are. I also got that mask for you.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, kinda. I'm kinda helpful. God. Shit's so slow. Come on, man. I'm gonna probably turn to Cyrax here in a second, like I usually do. This motherfucker, dude. The axe that we were wondering about, that is one of his abilities. The air axe.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't fucking need the air axe. I'm not into it.
Where's Discord?
I generally don't like air mix-ups as a rule. Like, I hate Kabal's fucking diagonal air throw. I hate that projectile.
Oh, his axe in the air?
Yeah, well, the diagonal one, not the forward. The forward one's cool. How you can like amplify it to cancel to the ground faster, that's tight. But the only time any move like that has ever been cool in a Mortal Kombat game or in a NetherRealm game is Sinestro, where he did like the reverse construct. Like the reverse spinning blade, like that was cool. Other than that, those are almost always.
There's the Mortal Kombat X mask.
It looks fat. Like, it doesn't look chiseled enough on the sides. So the color looks better, but the mask itself looks worse.
Listen, I'm just saying that's what it was.
Interesting.
Now, here comes the updated abilities list for Sub. What was I going to say? Oh, dude, fuck you. Nightwing had that air projectile move, and it was sick. You know how much hate I made off that move? In Injustice 1, dude? That was fucking tight. You can do the drop kick and then cancel it into the things. Man, I miss Nightwing. That character was so sick.
Nightwing is always all right.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so...
let me look. I think... Yeah, and this tells you more about how many slots it takes up and whatnot. So you get 3 slots. Is the Arctic Circle, is it indeed, was I right about that? Let me check. Arctic Trap, not Circle. Yeah, that's a 3 fucking slaughter, dude. Yeah.
It's good. It should be that high.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know. Fucking clone.
What is Deep Freeze? I've never seen that.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's crazy. It takes 2 slots.
2 ice balls. I had never seen that. That's crazy.
I don't know. I've been messing around with that, but right now I'm sticking to those 3, though. But it is 3 slots per character, right?
Yep.
Okay, then you're good, Django. We got you down. I'll put it in the notes.
Wait, hang on. Wait. Sorry. I had to do a thing. I'm going to make sure that is the correct choice. Man, that's really... I hope it's good. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do the Arctic Trap.
Do you think we'll see less, like... If custom variations are a thing, do you think we'll see more, like, a mixture of moves, or do you think people will go for, like, the 3 slot moves?
I think it's going to be a mix, dude.
I just don't know how good one move can be. Like, can that really change, like, that much? I don't know.
I really hope that it's worth it.
So yeah, I think it's going to be. It's not going to be the norm, maybe, but I think it's going to happen from time to time.
I'd be kind of down to do that because like you don't even have to learn that much shit if you pick one move. That'd be kind of tight. It's like you have your character and then just one extra move. I kind of like that. If you're able to do that.
Did you guys talk about what the deep freeze is? I was trying to check that out.
It looks like a double ice ball, but I could be wrong about that.
Oh wait, no. I think that's you do that and that makes it eat other projectiles.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, that's an ability. I didn't know.
It does that injustice shit.
Wait, I thought I did that already. The EX ice ball.
I don't think so. I think that's what the deep freeze was. People can check my math though. Please blow me up if I'm wrong.
What does EX ice ball do then?
Makes it bigger.
I didn't think it made it bigger. I thought it just went through projectiles like MKX and it was fast.
This is the first I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Deep freeze absorbs projectiles.
I don't remember.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay.
Armand's fucking fact checking me, and I'm coming through.
I just haven't seen it.
Man.
So what the fuck does EX ice ball do then? I don't.
It's just bigger.
I haven't seen a bigger ice ball.
It's just a bigger ice ball, I think.
Okay.
Well, I think that covers pretty much the character topics, right? From Kabal to Sub-Zero to just the roster. Was there anything you guys wanted to add to that?
I'm looking forward to seeing Devora. I'm kind of excited that she's in the game. Yeah, I like Devora, and I want to see what she does. I think she's cool. I also want to see some of her gear because, boy, her design really screams gear.
Really, I kind of like it.
I don't dislike it, but like she's naked.
Oh, so like you want to put gear on her.
I'm sure she'll have like the hood, that cape thing, and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I like the cape hood thing a lot. I'm excited to see her though. I like Devora. Like I said, she might be my favorite female character in MK.
That's crazy. I did not know that. That's why I said really, not that Devora's that bad or anything. It's just surprised me.
She's bad. She's awful, dude. The response that she got over, or that she caused over the past week or so, or it's been a week, it hasn't been that long. I didn't realize that she was that divisive. A lot of people don't like Devora.
I was just surprised. I really didn't think she would be back. She's not the character I would have chosen of the X characters.
I thought for sure she would be back. I didn't see it. Like, it just made sense to me. I thought it was obvious. She had a big role in that game, and I don't know. Like she had I really liked her personality. I liked her moveset. I liked a lot of stuff about her, dude.
I didn't like her moveset. She was fucking bullshit.
She was bullshit.
Fucking overhead low cancels and fucking that stupid forward 1-1-2 string that's like broke as fucking the puddles on block. God, fuck that character.
But I mean, if I'm gonna be mad at characters that are bullshit, I'm gonna be mad at Kabal too for Mortal Kombat 9. She was not Kabal levels.
No.
By far. But she was cool. I liked her. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Jonas is right. I know that's what it is. But there's also a lot of people that just don't like her. Tim doesn't like her. And I understand.
I mean, I've gone on record about Devora, but I think even people who do like her, I don't think they're crazy about the redesign. I don't think they like it. That's what's making it so divisive.
Dude, I'm not even like, I don't like her that much, but I'm like, damn, her design looks kind of cool. I just like how monstrous she is, and like, this is like a true fucking form. It's like she just ditched that facade she had next, and now this is like monster Devora. It's kind of tight. Yeah. What's up with the hair? The hair is so weird. She's like Cyrax now. Like,
the hair is interesting. I don't hate it, but it is like, it definitely is cyborgy.
It's very weird.
But she's a weird chick. Man, I hope she has the same voice actor. She had a cool voice.
Tara Strong?
Is that who it was?
I think it was Kelly Hu.
No, that's right. Yeah, Kelly Hu, yeah. I made that mistake before on another podcast.
Man, her and Scarlet talking to each other, just weird ass voices and weird ass lines is gonna be fun.
I do want Baraka to get the run back. That's the one thing I want him to fuck her up. Like, that's gonna be tight.
I do like how much they're like. It feels like Baraka's getting a push.
Yeah, it's like anime. It's like, dude, he's back. He wants his revenge.
And they fucking made him banner tier. We talked about banner tier, and I'm high for banner tier too. I think that shit's sick. I think they're doing Baraka right. I do. How'd you guys feel about his voice change? You guys notice that?
Mm-hmm. Somebody pointed it out to me, and I was like, "That's weird."
It was really funny to me because it's like you just added a little bit of octave in there. It feels like they mix it in though. So like Steve Bloom came in there, he did the reptile, and they're like, "We're not gonna bring him back. We're just gonna take the voice and then put one underneath it that is like pitched down a little bit, so there's both, and it kind of has that weird gurgly thing going on. It's interesting, but it's just funny that like people bitched about it, and so they're like, okay, whoa, we gotta fix this shit because yeah, he's totally reptile.
I'm surprised that they were able to do it so quickly, and it actually sounds like a different voice almost. It's kind of nuts to me. It sounds okay to me though. I've always pictured Baraka having like a deeper voice, so I like it.
I thought that too. Like his voice, him having just Reptile's voice didn't sound. It doesn't really fit the face. Boy, that face.
So this is like the baldest game of all time.
Yeah, I hate it.
I was thinking about that too the other day. Man, there's like no hair tier, dude.
I think Kabal's hair got nerfed. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I mean, you can play with.
That's perfect timing.
Even Scarlet, Scarlet lost about 12 inches of hair.
It's true.
Scarlet's got fucking. You can see.
Okay, I brought up
Aramon BGC represent. What's up?
I brought up the Unreal Engine 4 thing. Am I right in this that Tekken 7 has worse hair than Tag 2? I thought that was a thing.
Yeah, I think that is a thing. I know Noctis. Everyone was ripping on Noctis for having horrible hair. Yeah.
I thought I was right about that. So I thought Unreal 4 had issues with hair in some capacity. So I wonder if that's why. Maybe that's why everyone has shorter haircuts and everyone's fucking bald and Kabal's hair looks so shitty. I don't know.
Hopefully, maybe Kung Lao will have his ponytail back.
He has his bald Revenant outfit. He's still bald in that.
Man, if Takeda does make it in there, it'd be sick if he, did something like he had longer hair. They went with that route for him because his hair was kind of in the middle, that weird anime mullet.
Yeah, he had the Karate Kid kind of thing going on.
Just just bring it out more. Yeah, this game needs some hair tier.
Liu Kang's hair didn't look too bad to me. I like his hair. This is like one of the more longer hairs, I think.
Oh shit, Stoner Liu Kang, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
I just now thought about it.
I was going to say, are you excited about Aaron Black at all?
I'm excited for him. It's just, I don't know. I want to see, especially with the X characters, what they do differently. Are they gonna? Because we've seen with like Kabal, they bring back a bunch of his stuff, but it functions differently. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do like mostly new shit, like with the X characters, or if they're gonna like do most of their movesets. Because I wonder if like maybe they'll go more of a legacy route for those characters that were just in a game, like an X. But I don't know.
It would be hard though, because MKX was such a different game.
Yeah, that's true. Like Cassie she incorporated run in like all of her combos, so it's like, how is she gonna play now? How is Aaron gonna play with? I don't know. Aaron's like a primary rushdown character, so I hope they focus more on that, and I hope he has a shotgun now. I was never a fan of the rifle, so I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do, but I'm not like that hyped for him because I just fucking played the shit out of him in X, so I'm kind of ready to move on to other characters, but I'll still probably play him. Probably as like. I'm glad
he's here. I would be really bummed, and it would be fucking stupid if he wasn't in this game. Aaron Black was just fucking sick.
I said from the start, as soon as I heard Troy Baker, I'm like, okay, Aaron is probably in this game.
You just try to think of a good reason for him not to be. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Dude was so fucking sick. And he was sick in MKX, which had like the worst animation of any video game ever. Like, seeing him in a game with good animation, I'm really, really excited about. Make his guns a little bigger. Fucking, make his poncho a little poncho-ier.
Yeah.
Just, do him the way that, like, a bunch of his concept art look. Like, do actual fucking that shit. not weird Aaron Black that we had in that game. Fucking dude, every time I look at new Kano, it's like, man, he got rid of his bitch tits. But that was just MKX's like weird animation rigs. Like there was some boob problems with dudes. And Kano had a big problem. But he's had a breast reduction in MK11. He's also just looking really young.
I really hope Aaron Black does not get some of his legacy strings. I will cry my fucking eyes out if they do a combat cast for Aaron Black, and the first thing they say is, "So we brought back Aaron Black's Forward 1-3." I'm just like,
Nah, they're gonna cut that. That's
that was the dumbest shit on earth. I hated that string so much.
It was.
I think everyone hated it unless you were using it.
I didn't mind it. I used it all the time, but this shit was fucked up. Until they nerfed it, then it sucked.
It was a mess.
Even after they nerfed it, it was still pretty good. It's still a really decent overhead low.
I mean, it's good. It's just it was like over 20 frames at that point. I think. I mean, it's good, but
the drop kick.
I hope the drop kick comes back. I loved his
man.
I want
2-1-1.
I want 2-1-1-2-2 back, but obviously animated differently. But I just love that string. That string was so sick. And his tackle.
Pocket change. I love the pocket change. The game was sick, dude. I'm glad that dude's coming back. He would have sick gear. He had, like different hats on him.
Coats and all that shit. Basically Red Dead 2. Just in gear form.
I do wonder, like, if they would do an unmasked version of him.
I don't want that.
I don't want it either.
Fuck that.
Leave the fucking mask on him. I like it. But
you're gonna get some stoner fucking douchebag Aaron like Kabal got, so I don't want that.
I mean, that would be weird. That dude's fucking like a couple 100 years old or some shit, isn't he?
Yep, I think.
So, I don't know. I'm excited about Aaron, and I think that he's gonna benefit a lot from gear. You can fucking swap out his gun. You can give him like some sick ass revolvers and shit. Because that's a gear thing.
Oh yeah,
that dude. I'm excited for Aaron Black. I might play him. I might touch him.
I'm surprised you've never played him that much in X. I thought you were that really excited for him. MKX sucks, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It does.
By the time that I got done with Sub-Zero and Takeda, it's like I don't want to go through this to give it another character and coming up through. But since this game actually plays the way that I like my fighting games to play, maybe I'll branch out. Maybe I'll play a lot more people. Bald Aaron Black? What are you talking about, dude?
I can see it.
I know. This game, dude, if they take away Aaron Black's hair too,
I would actually be pissed.
It'd be crazy if they give all the hair to Aaron Black and he just has some long ass like down to his back hair. Fucking tight, dude.
That would be sick.
Eris variation. That'd be sick. I did want to ask one more thing about a character. No one seems hype for Shao Kahn. I'm hype as fuck for Shao Kahn right now, and I want him to have command grabs. Are you guys interested at all?
I'm more interested in the shoulder charge than I am the command grabs.
I'm interested in Shao Kahn in general. I mean, that dude's fucking sick, and he has a hammer. I feel like he's probably a good reason why Sub-Zero doesn't have the hammer, though. I miss Sub-Zero's hammer, but you know what? It's cool. I like his fucking Dynasty Warriors gear. That shit looks sick on Shao Kahn.
I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm growing on the helmet, but it's a very weird design.
Is it the fucking Dino Thunder shit that's throwing you off? The weird dragon arms?
Yeah, the dragon arms and just the bunny ears like on his helmet and the weird
Darko ears.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking Frank or whatever.
The other one looked cool too. I kind of like Shao Kahn wearing pants, but I know that is a divisive opinion. Some people demand that his ass be hanging out.
Yeah, Tim, do you prefer the open thighs on Khan or no?
I'm open thighs.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope he gets his Khan. It makes sense. It's Smoke who I did not want to have the open thighs. I'm like, no, do not do that.
You want the garbage man pants?
Yeah, well, it's as long as he's smoky, as long as he's a cloud. If he's a cloud in a ninja suit, yes.
He's a cloud?
But you're right, though. I'm not hyped for Khan. I am not in the slightest bit hyped for Khan. I think there's two reasons for that. One is Khan has historically not really he's never had like a gameplay archetype.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what I'm getting into. But I think a bigger issue is just he doesn't look like Khan to me. Like that
That's
render, just I'm excited for a guy who has Khan gear or Khan-esque gear. It just doesn't feel like Khan to me yet.
What about the other render with the more traditional mask? Does that make you feel that? When I saw that, I'm like, okay, that's Shao Kahn.
Is that the one with the render?
It was the other one with like where he's holding the hammer.
No, it's like it's kind of more of like a samurai type thing. Like
Yeah,
It was one on the pre-order site, right?
I think so. Well, I don't know.
you guys make yourself
think you're
useful
right.
in here.
It's this one
in the
right
chat.
here.
Help me out.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
It's good. I don't like all the red, but the
I can see
mask is
that.
better. If I put that mask on the other costume, then we're
Bald Khan.
good.
He's always been bald.
I was kind of thinking that too. Like, I would prefer this mask on the other design.
Yeah, they were good. Like the samurai shit is not my thing at all, though, dude. That like this almost has like an Annihilation vibe to it. Hard to explain.
It's very gearish. Like, this
Yeah.
feels like gear. I hope his
I'm a-
MK2 shit's in. That's
I'm
the
a
most
weeb.
important thing.
It'll have to be in, dude. You can't put him in the game without that. I love
And
fucking feudal Japan fucking gear and shit like that. I'm a sucker for that shit.
But what about like the taunt shit? You have like a million ideas
That's
for taunts and all that.
I
That's
do
the
want
thing.
damage over time with the taunts. That's how I do that.
I'm gonna be as hyped for Shao Kahn as Shao Kahn is for Shao Kahn. If Shao Kahn is not really happy that he's here and talking about it and talking shit the entire time, he's not gonna work for me. He's not gonna work.
I hope you can
The character's gonna be jank. He has to talk shit.
I hope you can manually talk shit like mid combo, like do a taunt,
Yeah,
cancel
dude.
it, launch, and then fucking like you suck, fucking launch. Like that'd be so tight.
If you could mirror burn his specials and he talks shit during the specials, yeah. That's a good idea.
If you're gonna give us Shao Kahn, like especially now, like when fucking NRS with a budget, with Warner Brothers money, with fucking Unreal 4 engine, you can fucking see. You better make him fucking say shit. Give us Shao Kahn, actual Shao Kahn.
I think the voice is a big factor too. Like no Steve Ritchie, like who are they gonna get? But I do think he's gonna be sick as fuck. Like I'm hoping to make him my secondary, depending on how.
Are we sure about Steve Ritchie?
I think he's got some type of like ear problem where
He's mostly deaf-ish, and I think it's been getting worse. He already had it by the time he did Shaolin Monks, and he did Shaolin Monks. I think it's gotten worse since then, but
unfortunately,
I really didn't like Mortal Kombat 9 Shao Kahn.
It's crazy
during
that the guy who played Frieza in the Dragon Ball dub series, I think he got lung cancer, like a really bad case of it, and he recovered, but he lost a lot of his lung capacity. But nonetheless, he did the Brawly. He did all his lines for the Brawly film with a 20% lung capacity. He did that whole performance. That is the craziest shit.
that's
And
nuts.
it's good. The performance is it's his best performance of his career.
Wow.
Yeah, so who knows, man? It'd be cool if he came back, but I mean, it's understandable. You can never hold that against him.
It's no, that's
Yeah.
There's I guess there's a couple different ways to go with Shao Kahn. His voice. I don't really like the kind, like it was the case in Mortal Kombat 9. Like he doesn't have to fucking talk really loud and yell and shit to be, to have like a cool voice. I like it more the Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 style. Like he's not yelling all the time. He can talk in that more calmer thing, that whisper thing, but it still sounds low and super evil and nefarious and all this shit and powerful. But it doesn't have to be like a normal barbarian dude who's just yelling at you and it's which I felt Mortal Kombat 9 was like.
Yeah, I was playing like
I don't want that.
I haven't heard a voice like that before. Like I was playing Mugen the other day and fucking it's like the normal Shao Kahn voice and then like there's like a Kotal Kahn character in the game where like it has like the MKX voice. It's like Kotal Kahn. It's so shitty compared to the MK3 Shao Kahn. Like man, like if he was able to do all of the announcing for every game, it would be amazing, but it's just you can't get anyone like that anymore. It's like that's just a long lost, like I don't know, it sucks. That voice is so good.
I did really like Kotal Kahn's voice, but the actor is sick. What's his name?
The announcer, like the MKX voice announcer, not the voice actor. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
it's still Lamar though. I think that did Kotal.
That's who that is. Who is the announcer? He's still the announcer. The Noob Saibot's voice. It's the same.
I don't know his name. I know it's Noob, but I can't remember.
But no, yeah, Lamar, dude, I think he did Aquaman. Didn't he do Aquaman?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
He's another guy, when he's doing Kotal Khan, like, he sounds fucking cool and sick, but he doesn't have to yell to sound cool and sick. And I want him to get a really cool voice for Shao Kahn so they can fucking talk shit to each other.
Oh yeah, intros and shit. That's gonna be tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn's gonna fuck him up.
Let's bitch about something else. Yep. What's up with Capcom?
Well, exactly nothing. There's nothing up with Capcom right now. It's if you're a Street Fighter V fan, it is a very frustrating time to be in right now.
It's frustrating.
In December, they said, more coming soon, more news to come, and we haven't heard anything in like 50 days or so. It's crazy.
They said that in December?
Oh yeah, December 16th?
It's an early 2017 thing? Is that what's happening here?
Not even that, because with the early 2017 thing,
yeah,
like they had an announcement. Like we knew what was coming. We don't even know if there's more characters on the way with Kage.
It could just be Kage. That could be it.
I think
Possible.
I thought for sure that I heard somewhere like that they did say there was a season situation.
They
Well,
did
they
like the
did.
trailer.
Was season 4, but there's no season 4 pass, is what they announced.
Yeah. The trailer said a new season begins, so obviously there's gonna be something, but it's not how they're doing it. All they said is like we're doing things differently this time, and then just they haven't said anything since.
Yeah, technically a season could just be a patch and a Capcom Cup tournament.
Also, it's like, what are they doing? It's like MK has a new fucking game, Tekken Season 2, Dragon Ball Fighter Season 2. Soul Calibur 6 got like 2B and it's getting more shit. It's like, I don't know what.
That's a blow up in itself, though. The fact that we haven't gotten any news on Soul Calibur is a giant blow up.
That's true.
We don't even know who the characters are yet.
It's like Street Fighter, though. It's like, why? There's nothing to be excited about. There's no reason to play that game right now. It's just outdated to me. Like, it gets more outdated every single time like a new game comes out.
What, Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels that way. To me, it's felt that way forever. Street Fighter 5, but
And it just looks so bad. It looks awful. To me.
There's a thing with that game. I don't know what it is. It's a thing. I had fun playing Nakuma when I was playing him, but yeah, I bought Kage, and I haven't played him enough though. I need to play him some more and see if I like him. I bought him and then fucking life happened. I just carried on living it. I haven't circled back yet.
You guys think this is the end of Street Fighter? Like,
Street Fighter 5?
Yeah. Street Fighter 5, I meant, not Street Fighter in general, obviously.
Yes, this is the end of Street Fighter.
Yeah, this is it.
Boy.
I hope it is.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I could see it going either way, and I could see, if they did want to do another season, I could see it doing all right. But as long as they put into it what it needs, and that's kind of the question. Like, do they want to put in the resources to make it, worthwhile and good, or would they rather just, put those resources towards Street Fighter 6 or something?
Yeah, I feel like Street Fighter 6 would be just the way better option to go for right now. That might be what they're doing. Just focusing mostly on that.
It's also weird because it's like how close next gen is. Like,
that's true.
Would you want to
be on next gen?
Release one now? Like, yeah, and also right now with any fighting game in general, like you gotta be mindful of the splash damage of Mortal Kombat, because regardless of like competence of a fighting game or whatever, like none of that shit matters. Here we're talking about like commercial success and whatnot, and Mortal Kombat just sells more than other fighting games. And I wouldn't want to put that fucking other like that Power Rangers fighting game that's coming out in April. It's like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Not that you guys are a competition for like either way. Like you guys are like so different these fighting games, but it's also just like, dude, the fighting game genre is so small. Just give them a little bit of a berth when that game comes out. I fucking want to do that. I'm developing a fighting game with the EB guys, and hell no. You think I don't want to go anywhere near? I don't want to go anywhere near anyone. I'm skittish as hell. It's like, don't put that shit out. I wouldn't go out at the same time Power Rangers was. If Power Rangers was the only thing coming out in April, fuck no. Give me my own month. And because that's the thing, you can find your own month in fighting games. There's not that many of them.
Yeah, there's not a fighting game coming out like every month.
So just chill out, fucking, you can put Tommy out with his really cool Green Ranger skin, in fucking July or some shit.
You don't want to get like Omen of Sorrow. That's the thing.
Dude, Omen of Zara. Hell yeah. That game, what? I bought that game.
I bought that game too.
I didn't buy that game.
With real money, I bought that game. And I played it with my real hands. It was, that game was not worth what I paid for it. But it wasn't bad either.
There's depth. It's an interesting game, but it just,
it's not worth the price tag.
given what's out now, yeah, I would not want to come even close to putting the time into that at the moment. Not with Soul Calibur. Julia is on the horizon, at least in theory. Plus, just, I actually do want to go back to Street Fighter V, but it'd be nice if there were better characters. Like, I feel like I've done all I can with Ibuki right now. And I don't think anyone wants to play that matchup, at least among our circles. So I'm ready, even though I didn't really want Rose to be in the game, it would have been something to it would have been a nice refresh button. That's what the jobbers at event hubs, not the journalists, but the commenters, that's what they don't understand. People are like, how can people say Capcom or Street Fighter V is dead? We just got a balance patch. We just had a Pro Tour announcement with a whole new point system. And I'm like, none of that applies unless you currently grind the game. If you don't grind the game at the moment, then there's no reason to go back. You need like a character, or at the very least, you need fight money. They took away all the fucking fight money.
Yeah, they nerfed everything. There's no way to get stages and shit. It's like, that's a complete waste. You just have to grind for a character. There's no reason to spend money on stages.
I was hyped for a minute for you can like that whatever dojo thing. You can like make your own dojo.
Yeah.
I tried that shit out and it was yeah, dude, you can totally like grind it out and get your own fucking panda bear and sit in the background of that shit. That was the stupidest thing. It's alright. I was into the fucking dojo stage for a second. I don't know why.
It looked
I never
good.
tried it. It looked interesting. I just never got around to it.
It was underwhelming. It was fucking what they wanted you to do. Like, you can't actually customize and work with that shit in game. Like, you have to go to the website and do some shit on there and set it up, and then go to your game and then like cross fucking streams to get it to work.
Yeah, you have to like
Boy.
sign up for that shit.
What are you guys thinking over there, Japan? Come on, man.
It's a cool idea. I didn't hate it. Like, the stage looks
yeah.
good.
It is a good idea. The implementation is really bad, and it doesn't do that.
It was
much.
free at least, which is cool.
Was it free?
Yeah.
You're probably right. Yeah, okay, it's free. I can't complain about it. Yeah, I can. It was just put in bad. If you're gonna do it, like, at least make it, kind of fun and hang out to do. Whatever. That is not that game's problems. Dude, they should put fucking Evil Sakura in that game.
No.
That'd be tight.
That'd be shit.
Dark Hedo Sakura. I like evil characters. It's kind of a thing. I bought Kage. I said this. I like it.
Well, it wouldn't be called Evil Sakura if they put her in. Everyone gets their own little adjective.
What do you mean? Oh,
So it's like
yeah.
Evil Ryu, Violent Ken.
Pissy Sakura?
I was going to say Thirsty Sakura, but I think that's
That would
a
work.
description of the character. That's pretty much her entire fucking story outside of Karen. Dude, have you seen her story? Her whole story in Street Fighter V is she wants to have babies and shit.
Yeah, the Ryu.
I'm suddenly really sad that I missed that.
Well, I still think she's a fun character. Actually, if I went back to Street Fighter V, I'd probably pick her up along with Juri. That's probably what I would do. And then just in response to Aramond, yeah, dude, I'd be down for playing SF5 again. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, it's a shame we have to do it now because they just nerfed the hell out of Guile. So the timing is not opportune. But yeah, dude, that sounds great. I like the game, but I want everyone to like the game, and I want better characters. Or at the very least, I want them to meet the expectation that they set. They said there was an announcement. They said they were going to announce some cool shit. And then after they said coming soon, they never said a damn thing ever again. And that's the blow up. If they just said, hey guys, Street Fighter V is done. There's no more content. Thank you for playing. But that's not what happened.
I think they thought like the Tomorrow thing would be like the big hit again. They're like, okay, let's do Kage and let's do the Tomorrow thing again. Everyone will be fucking hype. And then it like leaks like 2 hours before, and that's literally all they showed. I don't know what they expected. Especially after MK just got announced. It's like, after MK comes out, I don't see myself ever going back to this game. Because I don't think it's that fun to play. After playing so many other fighting games, I don't know.
Even if I did love the game, even if they announced all my favorite characters, which, God, I hope they don't do. Please don't put my favorite characters in Street Fighter V. But if they did do that, I can't. I mean, there's no competition. I gotta play MK11.
Yeah, so even if Oro came out, I'm like, I'd like to play him, but after MK, it's like, there's a 2-month window when they can release them, and I'd probably play them. But after that, I don't know. I think MK11's like the last fucking fighting game for me. So fucking get your shit out now. Like if you want me to play it.
It's another reason why I'm not hyped for DLC. Because without a release schedule, it's just you have no idea what you're getting when you're getting it.
They did this at the worst time. They shot themselves in the foot. I think it's their fault. Which is so weird because Capcom, because they're so successful with this Monster Hunter shit. How are they doing so badly with Street Fighter? I don't understand.
Resident Evil 2 was a giant hit. I don't know where the disconnect is.
They got a big dynamic range with their releases over there at Capcom. Sometimes you're gonna get Marvel Infinite. Sometimes you're gonna get fucking Monster Hunter or Resident Evil 2. I don't even know where to put the Onimusha remaster in there. It's not even on the list. It happened, and it's like Capcom have an interesting business approach. I don't know what it is, and neither do they.
Well, that's about all I have for Capcom. I just wanted to blow them up because this is what they're doing to their fans. I think is obnoxious right now, but that's pretty much all I had.
I mean, what else is there to say? Maybe Ono did confirm the last season of the thing, and we just didn't understand it. He probably did.
The final characters in the living room.
Yep.
That'd be
it's
sick.
gonna be sick.
That's the season pass. Like the first character is the home, the second character is the room. And at Evo, they're going to release tomorrow. Living room is going to be available. It's going to be sick.
Evo Japan is this month. Do you think they'll show anything there?
I think they will. I think that's very likely.
I think so
but
too.
Man, they should have just said, "Hey, keep your eyes open for Evo Japan Blanca figure." That would have made things so much better.
I don't get hyped for the Blanca figure anymore. I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's Blanca. Fuck.
Yeah, it's lost like all meaning.
Which is, again, I wanted to say too, like, after the godlike season 3 reveal, even though I wasn't a huge fan of who they chose, it's like, that was so well done. How did they fuck up so bad this time?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they set a bar like that they're always going to be held to from now on, no matter what happens. And if they didn't plan on, upholding that standard, then they probably should not have done it at all. I'm glad they did for the last season, but man, I was so excited going to Capcom Cup, and I was just so distraught when they didn't reveal anything worthwhile.
I don't think anyone expected that. Everyone expected some hype shit, but
yeah, I didn't expect not Evil Ryu. That's certainly not what I was expecting that night, but yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, do you think MK11 will have any impact on, like, kind of shitting on Street Fighter? Do you think some Street Fighter players will play this game because of its mechanics and how it's kind of footsie-based?
I think the money is a big deal. I think the money is the reason why we can't pull in a lot of Street Fighter players. The Capcom Cup money is just too good. We do have one huge advantage. NetherRealm has always put money into their games. We've always had very respectable prize pots.
That's true.
That's the big Tekken controversy right now. Where's the fucking money? Like, why are people winning and getting paid out like, X amount of thousands of dollars? Like, it's kind of sad. Especially when they're traveling from like Korea.
That's like the hardest game too. It's like if you train that hard for like $7,000, it's like you deserve like the biggest fucking prize pot if you win that shit.
You're fighting opponents who have like 15 years of legacy. Like,
it's like Jimmy J. Tran's been playing for like 20 fucking years. It's like
he's not doing gen uppers. Like
he's not even getting top 2. It's like he's getting fucking top 8. But the competition is ridiculous in Tekken. They deserve so much more.
Yeah, it's a shame. But NetherRealm's always had the money, so I'll keep buying their Ermac skins and shit to support the scene. I think another reason why we can't pull the Capcom crowd into our competitive scene is because the money does no good if they don't think they can beat Sonic Fox. It's like, if I can't beat Sonic Fox, then it doesn't matter how big the prize pot is, So.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it's like that guy is not conducive towards like attracting new players, in my opinion.
Well, it's a very hard style to compete against, especially if you haven't fought it before. It's so frenetic. And, he doesn't really play a specific spacing like a lot of other players do, He's all over the place. And he just he plays at a rhythm that no one can really match. That's why he's so good. You can't predict him.
You think he's going to dominate in this game or no? Because in Injustice 2, he was easily a top 3 player, but he didn't dominate like MKX.
I don't think he'll dominate. I think he'll take quite a few regionals. But I don't think he's going to be... I think he could very well get like 6th place at EVO. I don't think he will ever not make top 8, though.
I agree. Yeah.
This game doesn't feel like a Sonic Fox game as much. I think there's going to be some other good players, and I hope so. I hope the difference in play style brings, some new players out and they can do well. But yeah, no, people still talked a lot of shit about Sonic Fox, but he didn't. He wasn't dominant in Injustice 2.
He didn't win either of the Evos, so
I'm just excited to see how this game turns out at tournaments and whatnot. This game is gonna be crazy. See what people do. See what works. See what doesn't work. See the teabags.
I hope we see the return of some old players. That would be tight. Like Tom Brady or
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady started like placing, like that would be the coolest.
I hope, like, even PL, a lot of people shit on him, and I get it. He brings it on himself, but I think it'd be so tight if he made a comeback in this game.
If he came out of his house, if he talk to people.
Didn't just talk shit on the internet, yeah.
Man.
Well, just to answer Aramon's question, why Namco doesn't do tournament funding skins, I think one reason is because the way the game is programmed with customizations, it's hard to sell a single skin. You can really only sell the parts. And I just don't think there's a good delayed market for that. You can't. It's hard to DLC like shorts in Tekken. Soul Calibur might be a better option for that. I think like they'd be better off making like I don't know. It's hard. I don't know what content they could sell.
They could
maybe
sell
soundtracks and shit. Maybe
because they do have skins. They do have like the 3 preset outfits, and then the rest is like the normal shit everyone else has. So. It'd be cool if there's like a Tekken 4-pack or something, or like Tekken 3.
Oh, that would be
for all those characters. I've always wanted that. I'm like, why don't they do that?
Yeah, I was kind of pissed Lei Wulong didn't have his classic cop outfit.
That was shit. Yeah, I really wanted that. So look at where the fuck are those items? Like, it's been like 4 months or 5 months, and they still haven't even released those.
Yeah, damn it, Harada.
Fucking weird. The whole Namco DLC strategy is so weird to me, but I know we don't generally do questions when we have a guest on, but there's one question I want to do because I don't know where we're going to get down for back, and I think this is a very down for question.
He's never coming back.
Don't make me laugh. It hurts. Couldn't reach the mute button.
Dude, you're really worrying me over there. Take it easy.
Liam asks, if you could take one character from each of the following franchises and drop them into MK11, who would you choose and why? From the franchises Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, and Tekken. Who wants to go first?
Damn.
It's a fucking cool question.
It's a hard one. I'm going to read that shit again. Where is it?
Do y'all want me to go first?
It's a good one. Wait a minute. I mean, yeah. You go first, and I'm going to read it again.
Damn it.
Easy, dude.
Are you okay?
It's all right. Listen. Don't meet or burn it.
I'm good.
You got this.
All right. So, what's the first one? Street Fighter? So, this was probably the hardest one for me.
Wait. Will you tell me where this question is? So I can...
It's January 29th.
January 29th? Okay. All right, go for it.
I mean, I can also copy and paste it and put it in your chat real quick if you don't.
God damn it. I just fucking found it.
Okay.
All that.
Never mind.
No.
Try the rest. Okay,
I'll
post it.
I'll post it. You talk, I'll post it.
All right, cool. It's too late. I posted it. So Street Fighter first. For Street Fighter, I pick Nash. I think his mobility options are very Mortal Kombat-esque. I think he would have really sick combo construction. And I think the whole Shadow Charlie thing fits MK very well. I just think his personality, he feels like a Mortal Kombat character. His arc in Street Fighter V feels very Mortal Kombat to me. And I don't know. I just think him choosing to not pursue vengeance, it felt almost very Sub-Zero to me. Nash is super cool, but I think on all accounts, gameplay and story, I think he's a great fit for Mortal Kombat.
I can see that. And he's kind of more brutal than other characters.
He is, yeah. He would kill a guy. Most Street Fighter, like Zangief probably would not kill a dude.
No.
Nash, you're fucking dead. You piss him off, dude. You touch his girl, you're fucking dead.
Nash is just tight, too.
Yeah, he's so sad, dude. I feel so bad for that character.
He got it bad in Street Fighter V. It wasn't right, but at least he was good at the start.
Yeah, I like the transition a lot halfway through the game, too. I don't even dislike how his story ended. I just wish Guile had a reaction to it.
Yeah. Same.
All right, so Soul Calibur was probably the hardest one. And I had to pick a character whose gameplay made sense. but like wouldn't look fucking stupid. Like Xianghua would just look fucking stupid in Mortal Kombat. So obviously I'm not going to pick her. I chose Cervantes just because he has such a diverse weapon palette, from the gun on his sword, the dual blades, the fucking Psycho Crusher. Just a very diverse character. I don't know. I think he'd be a good fit. I think he turning him into a 2D character with special moves, I feel like he would translate well. I think he just, in terms of interacting with other MK characters, he'd
be perfect. Yeah,
he would fit. He has that dynamic that would make sense with like a lot of other characters. I thought about Astaroth, but Astaroth is just kind of boring. Like, I don't really care what Astaroth has to say to Katana. I don't give a fuck.
Cervantes is just like a dickhead pirate. Like, it's tight. He just talks shit. Like, that'd be sick.
And yeah, he's a good villain. He's kind of underrated as a villain. He's not underrated as a Soul Calibur character, but just as like an antagonist, I think he has a lot of clout. I mean, honestly, my true pick would be Ivy, but I don't want to see Ivy's head get cut off. Like, Sung Mina as a Mortal Kombat character would be the worst thing ever. I don't want to see Sung Mina get fucking cut in half.
That is true.
Like, I don't want to see Sung Mina like impaling bitches either. Like, doesn't sound good at all. So okay, it's just so far Nash and Cervantes for Soul Calibur. My final pick is for Tekken. I'm going to go Devil Jin. One is because he has flight, and that's not the most important reason, but again, the laser and the wings, that just opens up a lot of gameplay potential.
That sounds like some shit I do not want to fight against. That sounds awful.
Oh, it gets even better. Another
I
reason,
hated fighting Hot Girl, dude. I don't want that shit again.
Yeah, then that's a good comparison. He probably would have a lot of Hot Girl setups. The main reason I want Devil Jin, though, is because you can't put a fucking Tekken character in Mortal Kombat without an electric. And out of all the Mishimas, I think Devil Jin is the best fit. Heihachi's great, but he's kind of a clown. Jin is a bullshit electric. That guy didn't have a real electric till like last year. So yeah, fuck that. No, it's got to be Devil Jin. You need a character who kind of makes sense. In Tekken, he's very well rounded. He's both offensively and defensively sound. So, and he looks.
I can see it
too. There's a lot of good specials, and I want to fucking do electrics in MK. So
sick.
Yeah, Nash, Cervantes, Devil Jin. Those are my choices.
Oh, Kazuya would be a good pick too. I think he would fit as well.
Yeah, but I mean, once you take the electric away, he just kicks and punches people.
Yeah, he's very plain.
He could turn into devil form, but
damn, that would be sick.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like
I
the
think
laser
Kazuya's
shit.
devil doesn't look good, man.
Really, I like the purple shit.
I just hate the eye on the forehead. I just think it looks dumb, dude.
A Urian shit, yeah. Oh, I kind of like it.
Who wanted to go next?
This is hard. You guys are gonna.
I'm like reconsidering now after like your.
My picks are not gonna be fun.
Because I don't know.
A lot of people ended up agreeing with my choices. I was surprised. I didn't know this till now.
Pandering motherfucker.
Yeah, some people pick Nash.
I can go if you want.
Yeah, go for it. I'm slow.
All right, I'm gonna go for most of these characters I would want to play.
Real quick, me and Outcast almost have the exact same choices outside of Tekken. We picked almost the same guys. Good shit, Outcast. I'm sorry, go on.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna be mostly picking characters that I'd want to play and not necessarily like characters that would fit. Well, I don't know. It's half and half. Like, okay, I'm gonna pick Dudley for Street Fighter because I feel like he's a rushdown character. He kind of fits the meta. He has overheads.
Dudley?
Whoa.
It would look interesting for sure.
Let's kill like gentlemen.
Yeah. There was a fucking rose and just, blows her head off with the fucking...
I'm in.
Fucking.
Wait, what the fuck's a super card called? I can't remember.
I can't remember either, man.
But it'd be sick.
Yeah, it's
just
weird picturing Dudley like fucking dribbling Devore or some shit like that. That's so weird to me, dude.
That'd be tight.
I like it.
Dudley's
It's a good pick.
And he's like one of my favorites. Oro would fit MK better, I think.
Yes, I think that's a much better choice. Not that gameplay-wise Dudley wouldn't be cool, but
I felt more like
fit perfectly.
Dudley would fit better gameplay-wise, but Oro would fit better like lore-wise. Like he's like a perfect match for Bo Red Show because they're essentially like the same type of character. Okay, what's next? Soul Calibur or Tekken?
Soul Calibur.
Okay, Soul Calibur. I'll pick Yoshimitsu because
That makes sense. Yeah.
sword and just God, he'd be so fucking sick. Like, I want to see NetherRealm just design Yoshimitsu, like, all the helicopter shit and the fucking... Dude, that'd be so tight.
Can't believe you picked Yoshi.
Dude, Yoshi's, like, the best Soul Calibur character and best Tekken character. Well, not best.
I was probably going to pick Yoshi, so...
You can still pick Yoshi?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. You killed it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to see him talk shit. Like, Yoshi's a nice guy, though. I don't want to see him get killed. That's the only thing. Like, you brought that up, and I'm like, damn, I do really want to see Dudley.
It's going to be a recurring problem, I think. That is the issue. You bring them in, you're going to see them get their spine pulled out of their ass or some shit.
Yeah, I'm picking all really nice characters, so it's probably not, like, the right route to go. But Yoshimitsu's sick, so fuck it. And Tekken, I would pick... I think Tim probably already knows who I'm going to pick, but...
I think so, but I'm not 100%. I'm like 60% sure.
I mean, it's King. Well, fuck, no, I'm picking Brian, actually.
Yeah, I thought Brian. I did not think you'd pick King.
I did, just right on the spot. I'm like, who else would I pick? Brian. Oh, fuck, Brian fits way fucking better. Yeah, Brian's a total asshole. He would fit this game perfectly.
And you don't have to Korean backdash anymore.
Oh, shit. Yes, dude, that would be tight. I don't have to fucking have ridiculous execution to play this character now.
Just to move backwards.
Yeah. And he's a cyborg. He would fucking... He's just an asshole. I want that laugh and the fisherman slam. Yeah. Brian would be tight as fuck.
Those are all good answers. Yeah, I was almost positive you picked Brian. When you said King, I was like, oh shit, maybe not.
I just want to muscle buster someone in fucking MK. I just want a cool ass grappler, but I'm never gonna get him. I got shitty Garrus. That's gonna be fun. Fuck that. But no,
Armor King would be a good MK character. More so
Armor King would, yeah. He fits better than King. Armor King's more brutal and yeah, he's got the stomps and shit.
And then like the aerial shit too, I think is a big factor.
The what?
The aerial moves.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like the air jumps and shit.
Shining Wizard, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Taunt Jet Upper in MK, that would be sick.
That would be so sick, yeah.
Dude, would Jimmy J. Sharon play fucking MK? That would be so tight.
I was watching Sajam do the Taunt Jet Upper challenge.
Did he get it?
No, he did it for an hour and couldn't get it.
I did too. I did it for an hour as well and I couldn't get it. And I fucking played Brian.
The first time he tried, he got it in 30 minutes, but for the video's sake, he never got it.
That makes me feel better.
You know, I get Soul Calibur. What's it?
I was just gonna ask, did you watch Eris's video on that?
Yes, I did.
That was crazy how, like, he literally takes the advice from Mr. Naps and then he's like, fucking does it, like, in 2 tries. That was so tight.
Yeah, Rixta was in Sajam's chat trying to tell him you had to count it in a Korean accent. It didn't work. Yeah, that was really funny. It's a good video, even though I wish I not spoiled it. But, yeah, it's still a good video, though. I wish I not spoiled it for our audience as much as for our host. But, yeah, Sajam's usually pretty entertaining.
How many of our audience plays Tekken and fucking watches, like, Eris and stuff?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think Eris, it's definitely growing. We got a lot of Eris fans on our Discord these days, but...
That's true.
Others, I still think there's kind of a disconnect.
I don't watch Sajam.
All right, Django, moment of truth, dude.
I'm going to start with Tekken. Tekken's going to be the one that's going to piss people off. Not piss people off. It's just not that interesting of picks that I've got, I think.
I think I know who you're going to pick, and I don't think it's a bad choice, but maybe I'm wrong.
From Tekken?
Yeah.
Tell me who you think I'm going to pick.
Dragunov.
That's what I thought.
I mean, yeah. But I almost went Eddie.
Wow.
Because it seems, I don't know. That could be fun.
Eddie would be crazy, yeah.
Slips?
It would be fun.
True. Yeah, dude, Slips could fucking make Oh, Dr.
Boskanovich.
Yeah. He'd be cool. I'd play him.
Dragunov would fit, though, honestly. Like, he's an asshole, and I could see it.
No, I have to go with Dragunov. I'd play the shit out of him.
I don't even know if he's an asshole. I think he's just very, like, reserved and professional.
I think he's just a dick, isn't he? Like,
maybe. I don't know. I don't know
he has some beef with Raven. I don't know why, but...
I think it's because Raven was helping out Jin or Lars or someone in the Tekken 6 storyline. And I think Dragunov was trying to secure that dragon shit thing.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say his name. I know what you're talking about.
I used to know how to say his name. I just haven't said it in so long.
Azazel or something? I don't know.
Azazel?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Juggernaut would be cool though. He could have like grabs and shit and like all those takedowns and.
Oh yeah, I think he would actually be sick in Mortal Kombat. I also have no problem ripping his head off. Like, I'd be perfectly okay with that.
Same.
If I was a better troll, I would go with Chloe. But then I would have to actually play Chloe. But man, seeing her in Mortal Kombat, just clickbait, you know?
Yeah.
That would be nutty as hell.
That would be crazy.
Seeing her kill Sub-Zero in a trailer, because that's what happens. Soul Calibur.
Not even a bad choice either, dude. I think that's a good one. Nothing would make me happier right now before MK11 comes out for you to pick up Tekken, dude. Like, that would be the best shit right now. There's no other time.
There's no other time. There is no time. That is
Hey, dude, when MK11 comes out, man, that dream is dead, bro. I'm just saying.
Listen, you're right. Now I forgot my Soul Calibur character. He fucked me up. Soul Calibur was the hard one.
Yeah, I agree. Soul Calibur is the hardest of the three.
It was easy for me. I was like, oh, Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you made the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should definitely just go with the Witcher dude.
That was so shitty.
I was gonna go with Negan for Tekken. That would have been pretty high.
You fucking asshole.
For Soul Calibur, it's God damn it. There's two that I
Watch it be like Talum.
It's not No, I want to pick one. I don't want to be like both of them. So you can't pick. I'm gonna pick one.
Oh, dude, I just thought someone for Tekken that fuck.
Well, I mean, you can still say it. Like, it's not like.
Like, I just think Paul in Tekken would be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, him not fitting in would make him such a good fit for Mortal Kombat.
Death Fist for like 50%. Crushing Blow, dude. That would be so sick.
I can't actually. I'm trying to imagine which one of these two would be cooler to see and maybe more annoying to fight. I don't even know. I'm gonna say Valdo.
Valdo's a good choice. Yeah, that's a strong choice, man.
The other one was Nightmare. I like Nightmare.
I like both of them. Both of those choices.
Nightmare would be interesting to see in a Mortal Kombat game.
He'd be broke.
So yeah, and then against Valdo.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but Valdo's. Come on, Valdo's Valdo. That would just be entertaining as shit. It's a cool character.
They have different stances and shit, and like Eris would main him probably. That'd be fun. Man, I really wish we could get like other fighting game characters in MK. I just think that'd be the sickest shit. I think Geese and Tekken is so fucking cool, and it'd be so like I don't know. I just think that'd be fucking tight.
If Yoshimitsu did show up, dude, that would be like how many games, how many franchises has Yoshi showed up in now? It's crazy.
A bunch, yeah.
2.
Yeah, it's like 2. Well, he's in technically Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah, and Soul Calibur, Tekken, those are 2 by itself, in my opinion. So
yeah.
3.
Wait, I already did Tekken.
So you're on Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, I'm on Street Fighter, and you know who I'm going to pick for that.
Oh, who could you possibly pick?
Kage.
I'd be pissed.
It's not Kage.
Don't do the Ono thing.
It's not Kage. Dude, no one can say that shit like it. From now! Like, that dude was so hype. God, I love that dude. He's sick. That dude does not have a shred of shame in his body. That dude just goes for it.
Do you want to add... I kind of want to do a KI character.
Yeah, sure. We can do that too. We can
I was thinking about
second circle around with KI for sure. Let me get that select screen out.
Street Fighter character.
This is a good question.
Yeah, this is an excellent question, Liam. We super appreciate it. It makes me feel bad that we can't get to the other ones, but we're just...
Yeah, you're eating the other questions.
Yeah, just, I'm dying, so...
Ooh, man, if I could make up Street Fighter characters. Dark Hado Sean in Mortal Kombat. I haven't talked about that this episode. I think I was due. Killer Instinct. For Street Fighter, it would be Akuma.
Akuma?
Yeah, I mean, that's the
standard
answer.
I love Akuma, dude. I love Akuma. I love him.
I actually wouldn't mind Akuma being like the fighting game guest character. That would be kind of.
I think that's a strong possibility based on how this engine was designed.
I think he'd be tight. I don't know. I think Akuma would be cool.
If Akuma was in this game, like, I don't even know, and Takeda was in this game, I don't know what I would do. I don't know, dude. It might be the Akuma show. Akuma's so fucking sick. If I can demon people in Mortal Kombat and like it actually kills people.
Yeah, have a shit ton of blood. And
that would be sick, dude.
Fireball brutal someone's head off. Yeah, that would be sick.
Man. Does the fucking the orange fireball and you just burn up all Toasty style?
Oh damn!
He just has fucking so much shit, dude. Like he can do that. Akuma's OP. Like he should be doing that shit anyway.
Yeah, he's really good in Tekken, so he'd probably be really good in MK as well.
In the lore, he's supposed to be fucking killing everybody all the time and crazy powerful.
He kind of fits MK already, which is how he plays.
Yeah, he would be. I think he would be. He'd make a lot of sense, and a lot of people would be happy. A lot of people just fucking want Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat shit to happen, and they should. That'd be sick. I'm one of those people, especially if it means I get to play as Akuma in Mortal Kombat. What are we doing? Oh, we get to Killer Instinct now.
Yeah, we'll start with you, man. We'll just circle back around.
Oh, yeah, okay. Don't put me on the spot or anything.
Well, I mean, it's the snake, dude.
Who is, man. Obviously, like, right off the top of my head, I thought about Conra because, he became my dude in KI3. I'm also thinking about, like, who would be fun to see in Mortal Kombat. Because, especially in this game, man, we got all kinds of, like, sand trap motherfuckers in Mortal Kombat 11. Garrus is nowhere near as cool as Conra. Like, yeah. Oh my god, hell, dude. That dude, fuck that shit. And Fulgore, like...
He's a safe pick.
We got cyborgs in our own game that don't show up. Like, fucking put Fulgore in there.
I'd be really upset if Fulgore was our guest character from KI. I'd take Jago over fucking Fulgore.
I would take Jago.
Jago would be cool. Spinal would be cool. Orchid would be cool.
Thunder's another one that pissed me off. If we didn't get Nightwolf when we got Thunder, I'd fucking lose my shit. I'd be so angry.
I'd be so hyped.
Damn, fuck you.
Man, Thunder would be really cool. I'm a big
That was going to be my pick, too.
But...
I'm going to re-alter that.
No, it's too late. You pick Thunder.
No, fuck that. I was still deciding, but he was like...
Yeah, to me, it's down to two. And I think I would like Tusk. Tusk would be really weird and cool to see in Mortal Kombat. But I'm going to have to go Glacius.
Damn.
Okay.
I would really like to see Glacius because he's fucking alien. And I don't think we don't have really any of the alien shit. Like, yeah, fucking, if you're from Outworld, you're an alien. It's true. But, an actual, like, alien, sci-fi alien type shit would be really cool. And Glacius is just sick, dude. Glacius is super sick.
He's tired.
And Glacius versus Sub-Zero? Come on.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking, that's epic as hell. It doesn't get any more epic than that. Yeah, Glacius.
Temp, would you main Glacius and...
Nah, games? Probably not. He's not even my pick for the guest character.
I was hoping he wouldn't be, like... Or you wouldn't main him in this game if he wasn't.
Yeah, no, I love Glacius. He's always going to be my favorite KI character, but I don't like redundancy. Like, we don't need a Native American if we got Nightwolf. We don't need a Freezy guy if we got Sub-Zero. That's kind of how that's how I narrowed down my selection.
That makes sense. Yeah, I was going to pick Cinder, but yeah, like you said, like I was kind of thinking, well, Scorpion already has a fire, and Johnny Cage already kind of matches his personality, so.
I don't think Cinder's a bad choice, though.
I don't either. I think he would fit. It's just, I have someone else. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to go Saberwolf.
It's a good choice. He's a unique one, too. No one plays like him, really.
Yeah, we don't have a real werewolf in MK. I've always kind of wanted one. Like, it's a fucking kind of played out archetype, but Saberwolf is fucking sick. I fucking love him. He'd be just sick. Like, he'd be rabid. He would fit. You can kill Saberwolf. Who gives a shit?
Rip that dog's head right off?
Yeah. Like, he could bite and chomp and fucking whatnot. That'd be sick.
You're gonna hear all those dying dog noises whenever you kill him?
That is true. He has a whimper. That does suck. I don't like that.
Oh.
It was bad in KI2 though. Like, it's really bad in KI2.
Yeah, I remember that.
KI3 it wasn't that bad. But Zero Wolf is just tight. He's like my third favorite KI character. I want him. That'd be dope.
It's cool. I think, yeah, Zero was a cool pick, and it's an archetype that's not in there. Like that's how I felt about Glacius. I mean, yeah, Glacius, yeah, he's got the ice shit going on, but
he's big. Glacius
the alien shit, like I don't know, that's something that I don't think Mortal Kombat really has going for it.
Use it way differently.
Go to space. Go to actual space in Mortal Kombat. Actual space. Space temp. Space.
What?
It's your turn, dude.
Oh shit.
You got it.
I just wanted to pick a character who I thought would be really fun in the MK11 engine, who would have sick footsies, sick variation options. I mean, he's not a bad one, especially if you want a big body. I went with Spinal. Idol. He's not bad, but
okay.
I chose Spinal, though. I think he's going to be probably the most interesting translation from the KI franchise. I always regretted not learning him. He's one of the coolest looking characters. I think out of all the characters revealed for Killer Instinct, he's the one that the most blew me out of the water. Like, when they first revealed Spinal, I'm like, holy shit, what did they do to Spinal? This is crazy. Because he was always, yeah.
I was just going to say, I think from, like, the older games, I think he's easily the most improved.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Or Thunder, maybe. Thunder 2. But Spinal is just... He's fucking incredible.
Especially from the gameplay perspective. Like, they gave him a lot. I love what they did with his skulls. It was so smart.
That shit, yeah. Like characters that shut down zoners are just fun and trolly anyway. You know, that's kind of... That's one of the things that's the coolest thing about Smoke in Mortal Kombat 9. And Spinal has that too, and that'd be really fun to see his version of it.
Spinal plays like no one else too. Like, he's weird as shit. Like,
yeah, he is weird, but interesting.
I was never able to get him down because it's like you have to manage the skulls, and he's like rush down and have zoner, and you got to set up the skulls. And
he's got 50-50s too.
Yeah, he's got the shoulder, the low shield thing, and the overhead sword. Yeah, like you said, it's tight though. Like his laugh too. His laugh is so sick.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
He does bone hands better than Shinnok does. Like, he does all that shit.
The teleport, awesome. Like the fucking the teleport ender has always looked so good to me. I love that teleport.
He like laughs every time he hits them. He's like, yeah, it's so tight.
It's so tight, man. And fucking, you know, it's funny that he's so hard to use. He has all the traditional footsie tools. He has like a shoulder charge with his shield. You know, he's got fairly intuitive mix-ups. Well, the only thing that really makes him hard is the resource management. And he's really slow. His walk speed is just really bad.
You got a command run, but it's like you can't just run in. It's like you have to fucking...
Yeah, you gotta think it through.
You gotta play footsies. It's like... I always respected watching Spinal because you see base and it's like you have to have manuals and shit. You have to do all that shit like perfectly. And God, he's hard to use, but man, he looks fucking amazing when he's just doing his thing.
I mean, yeah.
The one thing I didn't like was I can't remember. They changed some aspect of his skulls to like purple or blue. He originally had blue. I think that I thought that looked better, but they changed it to purple. I was like, it's kind of a weird change, but
as much as we make fun of Keats for like being a crazy mad scientist,
that sounds like some Keats shit.
Well, he actually fixed Spinal, in my opinion. Spinal was legit broke before, and I really like the character design changes he made to Spinal, whereas all that fucking resource stealing shit was just gone. And I'm glad too. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, he would like take your instinct in like your shadow meter, and you just wouldn't be able to play the fucking game.
Well, he had instinct. He could get his instinct. He was so dumb.
He would get your instinct. Like, yeah, he was ridiculous.
He's
and he would like.
There's not been like I don't like whenever I'm fighting. It's like I don't know how to deal with you. This dude just doing so much stupid shit, and it's cool. He's fucking sick character, but it's not fun to deal with at all because he's everywhere. And it's fuck. Yeah, he felt kind of like a Keats character before Keats even got there. God damn you, Keats.
Okay, well that covers, I think, everything.
Sadira, Armand, dude, come on.
Sadira's a really good pick, but that's precisely why I didn't pick her. Is because I'm like, I feel like we were already kind of doing that thing in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, she already feels like a Mortal Kombat character.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just don't like her.
Well, I like her, but I don't like playing her. I would not want to play that character.
KI characters are so unique. She just never felt that unique to me. It's like web shit and fucking hood and shit. It's like she's not that.
Is
cool.
like I'm trying to think of the original characters that we got in KI3, and
she was one
how
of them.
she kind of stacks up. Like
I think she's the worst.
Sako is probably up top, right? Like Sako's sick. Sako's great. Conra is obviously really sick. I love Conra. Sadira.
Aganos.
Aganos is really cool.
I
love
Aganos
Aganos.
that much, but I'm not that big on big body characters. It's a thing.
I didn't even like playing him that much. I just like the design. He's so fucking huge.
Yes, he is.
He's just tight. Like, I like his story. He's a nice guy.
He's big and huge.
He leaves a flower on you fucking after he bodies you.
Yeah.
That's fucking some salty shit, dude. Take that fucking flower off me, motherfucker. It's a pop off.
I love KI. I wish we had fucking did the KI episode at some point because I love that fucking game.
Yeah, it's fucking.
So
I think,
long past like the due
yeah.
date.
It's a shame.
Hopefully, before like an incredibly huge amount of time, they announce KI 4 next gen or whatever. Just because I mean, I'll be hyped to shit whenever that shit gets announced. That'd be great.
That'd be the only thing to bring me back. I'm like, if there's a new KI, I'd play the fuck out of it probably. Unless it's an exclusive. I want it to be on PS4. They would shoot themselves in the fucking head if it's exclusive again.
I don't want like another season to KI3. I don't want
that'll never happen. It's not happening.
But a new KI, like hell yeah. That I'm yes.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna get to the rest of the questions. We haven't in a while.
For sure,
because
yeah, it's been some time.
We what do we have? We had all this Mortal Kombat shit going on. Look, there's an actual fucking video game to talk about. So forgive us. We'll get to it.
It's coming.
Slow. When does Sekiro come out? That's soon, right?
Yeah, that's March 22nd. It's 5 days before the beta, so I'm hyped for that.
I'm looking forward to that game. Wait, it comes out though. If I'm right, and I am, that game is gonna suck me in with the vortex, and it's gonna be hard to get back out of it for MK. I'm gonna get back out of it for MK11 because I have to beat Cyborg, but it's gonna be tough.
I look at it as something like that can hold me over for the beta. Like, I'm excited for it, but right now I'm all on MK11. I haven't played anything lately, so I'm hoping Sekiro gets me back into just playing games in general.
I've been playing shit. I've been if you work on games, it really takes up a lot of your time to play them. It's really unfortunate. I got to play some Bloodborne though. I was reminded that game is pretty good.
I need to play through it again. I haven't played through it in a long time.
It's pretty good. Yeah, me and dude, you and I are supposed to do that Bloodborne podcast. I don't know what the fuck happened. You hooked up with Cyborg and started doing other shit.
I'm still down to do Bloodborne podcast.
And whatever that shit is, I know it ain't no Bloodborne. The Bloodborne podcast is gonna be sick. He doesn't like Bloodborne. He's got a.
Well, maybe Sekiro will be like the thing that maybe we both fucking love, and it's as good as Bloodborne.
There's no way I'm not gonna like Sekiro. Like, it's fucking Tenchu Souls.
I think this is your game, pretty much.
It's so fucking nutty. Like, I gotta play through Tenchu again. I gotta play fucking through Tenchu 2 again, too. Both those two. After that, the rest of them are kind of whatever.
Wait for Sekiro. It's soon.
There's some Wrath of Heaven motherfuckers in here. That's gonna be fucking sick. Okay, let's wrap it up because I don't want to kill Tim.
Yeah, Tim's dying,
Tim,
so...
You are a buff motherfucker, dude, to make it through 2 of these shows in the same night when you're sick as hell.
I'm almost there. I have pills and a breakfast taco waiting for me. It's gonna be great.
Were you still recording?
Yeah, we got to wrap this up proper. I don't hit the button until we do it right, sir. Listen, I always say thank you guys for listening that are in here listening live, and that's still true. Man, you guys are troopers, and you guys are buff. But no one's buffer than Tim tonight. This is crazy. Dude.
Gracias, senor.
Go fucking take care of yourself and your diaphragm.
Well, thanks for joining us, Down 4. Super appreciated. Take care,
Absolutely.
guys.
Glad D4 is here. Yeah, dude.
I like the rushed outro. Just like, thanks for having me on.
No, for real. I just kind of on the spot. Like,
everybody, I'm glad that you're all here. You're all beautiful, powerful people. With it's 3:24 a.m. Say bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for having me on. It was fun. I'd like to be on again. sometime near the game's release or something, or maybe after the beta. That'd be a good time actually.
We're not recording anymore.
Oh.